Hello, 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 my friends. My name is Melody. I am a clairvoyant medium who can see, feel, and hear spirit. And if you are interested in a reading, I'm doing freebies live right now. Thanks, Spirit, for being here. Spirit makes me burp for those of you who are unaware. But yes, I am doing freebies. All you have to do is put your name and the topic matter in the comment section below, and you may be receiving a free reading here live today on the internet. Hi, Barbie. Welcome in. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Alrighty, guys. So sorry. I feel like I just had like a giant coughing attack because I did. And so now I feel like my throat's all fucked up. And then I went live. So yeah, good job, me. Woo! Hi, Barbie. Yes, you can get a health body scan. Well, I can just do a health reading and see what's going on. Amelia, thank you so much for the share. I do need to preface this by saying I am not a medical professional. Shocking. I know. But I am not a medical professional, so I will not be diagnosing you here today. Sorry, I keep getting spam calls. I know, but I have to say it so that I can just cover my butt. You know, that's the only thing. So I know you know, but I do have to say it still because it's like I don't want to get sued. Period. You know. Thank you for the heart me, but I'm not a doctor. I will not be diagnosing you here today. I'll be giving you what I feel, see, or hear in the body, and I will be instructing you to go to your medical professional to get that checked out. If that is something that you choose to do. But again, not a doctor, not giving you medical advice. Okay. But Barbie, also for that one, that's not a free reading. Also, sorry, I'm so sorry. But yeah, that one's not free. That one would be a $15 donation reading. So if you would like to do a health reading, that's how that would be. But it wouldn't be the freebie though, because that one would need an energetic exchange. I'm going to my deck. Okay, perfect. Go right ahead and do that, and then we'll go ahead and do that health reading for you. If you are interested in a reading, guys, and you want a freebie, it's a no. Hi, Samantha. But you need your name and the topic. So we're going to do it quickly while we're waiting on Barbie's donation. I can't get words out. We want to know about Brad, love with Linda. Spirit, Brad, love with Linda. What does Brad need to know about love with Linda? What's going on here today for our friend Brad? All right, let's see what's going on. I'm going to do one more shuffle here, and then we'll cut the deck. Alrighty, so the Four of Pentacles is here. The Four of Pentacles is something that we may need to let go of. That's what this is all about, like holding on to something for too tightly. Like 38 special song, hold on loosely, but don't let go. If you cling too tightly, you're gonna lose control. That's, you know, we don't want to lose control. We don't want to have our sights focused too intently on something, because that's when we accidentally squeeze too hard and then we lose what we were trying to achieve. Big no, Brad. I'm so sorry. This is the heartbreak card, and this is the being single card. So I do think you should walk away. Yeah, I do think you should let this go. There's nothing really here for you. Three of Swords is the heartbreak, and then we have the Hermit, which is very single by themselves. Things like that. It's a big surprise. I don't know if that was a sarcastic big surprise or your actually big surprise. I don't. The tone is lost there, Brad. But unfortunately, I'm so sorry, love. That's not going to work out today. Yes, absolutely. We can do travel for you. Oh, I'm so sorry, Brad. You're going to be okay. Life is just saying, hey, this is not meant for you. Not life in general, just like this, you know, you being with Linda or you know, whatever it needs to be. But that's not for you. Your rejection is protection. So don't think of it as like, oh, I'm never going to find anyone. Think of it as, okay, I'm not having to have to do or learn a lesson from this person that I don't need to learn. So I'm sorry, Brad. All right, Barbie, let's do your freebie here first for Barbie. Spirit, what does Barbie needs to know about travel? Spirit, what does Barbie need to know about travel? Spirit, what does Barbie need to know about travel? Let's see what's going on for our friend Barbie. All righty. If you are interested in a freebie, you need to put your name and the topic matter. Name and topic. All right. So Barbie, this is harmony. Six of Cups is a card of harmony. This is a card of maybe fulfilling something that you wanted to do in childhood or what you thought you wanted to do in childhood. Maybe you wanted to travel a lot. So Barbie, it looks like you rejoined. So Barbie, this is a card of harmony. This is a card of saying like, I feel good, the biggest house in tarot. This is a filling your cup thing. So this could be a trip you wanted to take for a very long time, or you just might have wanted to travel for a very long time. But let's see what the other cards have to say. Interesting. I do think it's going to be stressful. I do think it's going to be rough, but I think it's going to be very transformative at the same time. And thank you for the follow. So we have the Ace of Wands and the Ten of Swords. It's always darkest right before the dawn, right? But I do think this is going to be stressed. I think, honestly, what I'm feeling is like before the trip, it just feels stress until you actually get to where you're wanting to be. Like that feels like everything leading up to it's going to be stress. But this is going to lead to new opportunities. It's going to lead to new transformations, new passions, new desires. There's something here that's going to be beneficial, but I do think it's going to be a rough go. Okay. And so it may not be a very fluid or easy trip here, unfortunately. So Barbie, I hope that made sense. I hope that gives you clarity. I hope it gives you insight. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for being a paid subscriber on the Clock app. I really appreciate you so much. All right. I was worried about that. Yeah, unfortunately, it just the Ten of Swords, it's, something's coming to an end. So I do think it's like getting ready for travel, things like that, like all those stressors. So don't get yourself too much like of a frenzy, if you will. Just to try to go with the flow as much as possible. All right. So we're going to do Vanessa. Spirit, what does Vanessa need to know? Spirit, what does Vanessa need to know? You're welcome, Vanessa. Spirit, what does Vanessa need to know? What's going on with our friend Vanessa here? Hey, Dave. All right, I'm going to do one more shuffle. Ola, thank you so much for the follow. Hopefully I said your name right. I appreciate you. Thank you for the heart me, Dave. And also somebody else. Juliet, thank you for the heart me as well. Thank you, you guys. All right, Barbie, I got your donation in. Thank you, Barbie. We're going to get your 5-minute reading to you. This was it. Okay. Let's see the cut. What am I doing with my hands? All right. So you might be holding yourself back, Vanessa, from something you might want to be doing. Your emotions might be the reason why you're holding yourself back, because there's nothing in the character's way. Literally nothing behind her, nothing in front of her. There are swords beside her, but she thinks she's surrounded because she's blindfolded and she's bound. But the thing about the bind is it's very loosely placed. So she could shimmy that bind off, it fall away. Thank you, Ola, for the heart me. If I'm saying your name right, yay. If I'm not, correct me in the comment section. I will say your name correctly. But your emotions are telling you like you have to stay put, but you can shimmy those ropes off. You can take the blindfold and you can see that actually nothing is physically in your way. And when you start to really recognize that you're holding yourself back, thank you for the tiny Dinies, Dave. We can see here that we have the moon. The moon is the Pisces card. This is unseen circumstances, unseen enemies or unknown enemies. This is change and evolution. This is spirituality, but this card is going to gain you wisdom. So there is things that were beyond your control that contributed to your evolution, your change, your growth. We have a dog mask. We have a wolf mask. Then we have the face of the hermit. She is the wisest card in the tarot. So you are gaining wisdom through this. Thank you, Sadie, for the heart me. And then you're going to be successful. Okay, so whatever is going through, whatever you're holding yourself back on, don't do it. Even though there's unseen circumstances that are beyond your control, it's going to help you grow. Growth is what we're always aiming for, right? We don't want to be stagnant. Stagnancy is death. Growth is what we're always achieving. So allow yourself to go through the things that are seemingly hard to gain your growth and evolution and your wisdom so that you get success. This is the success card in the deck. All right. So let that success come in. Let that success shine in. It is going to go through the hard stuff first, but you will be successful there. So don't hold yourself back anymore. Okay. Don't do it. It's not worth it, Vanessa. All righty. Thank you so much, Vanessa, for being here. And then we had Ola, thank you so much for the popular vote. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So I had a little bit of a drippy nose. I got you, Barbie. We're going to do yours right now. We got 6 minutes on your timer. And are we doing that health check right now? See what's going on health-wise? All right, let's see what's going on. And guys, if you're interested in a reading, go ahead and submit your $15 donation to receive your 5-minute reading of your choice. I do psychic readings, mediumship readings, and human design readings. It's my favorite modality, you guys. It's all about you. So check it out if you are interested in that. Hi, Jen. Welcome in. And Vanessa, thank you for sharing the live. I hope that reading resonated. All right. You get 6 minutes. Yes. Yep, you're a subscriber. You always get 6 minutes. And if I didn't give you 6 minutes before, it's because I failed at my job, and I am so sorry. But yeah, being a subscriber gets an additional 1 minute for free. So you got 6 minutes on your timer. And then your timestamp is going to be 12 minutes if you ever want to rewatch this on the YouTube. Thank you for the heart me, Jen. This reading is for our friend Barbie. For Barbie. What should Barbie know about their health, Spirit? Spirit, what should Barbie know about their health? Spirit, what should Barbie know about their health? So Barbie, I'm starting at the feet here. I'm just checking it out, seeing how I feel in the body because I'm tapping into your energy. My feet feel fine. I don't think it's a feet issue. I don't think it's a leg issue. I feel like when I get to like the intestines, I feel like something's pinning at the intestines here. So there could be something going on with your digestive tract. Whether you're not digesting your food well or IBS or anything else like that. I just feel like there's something there with the digestive tract that could be improved as well. Ola, I got you. Thank you so much. Because I don't know if you've been experiencing like digestive issues or digestive cramps or aches and things like that. Maybe a lot of burps coming your way or a lot of other, other gases, if you will. But there's something here that makes me feel like that. And then also, like, I don't know, that makes me feel like there might be something going on with the reproductive organs as well. I don't know if you already have like a PCOS or something like that, but or endometriosis, but it doesn't feel super duper painful to me. It feels kind of like just something's in there, so probably a cyst, I would imagine. And again, I'm not diagnosing anything. I'm just telling you what I'm seeing, feeling, and hearing. When I get to the chest, I do feel like a tightness in the chest, but this feels anxiety related to me. This doesn't feel like an issue with the heart. It doesn't feel like anything like that, but do have your doctor check it out if you are dealing with anything like tightening of the chest and things like that. But that to me feels anxiety the most. But again, if you are dealing with anything like that and you want to bring it up to your doctor, please do. It's always better to be safe than sorry. That's what I'm wondering and plan to ask my doctor. Okay. I'm not sure when that came in, so I wasn't sure what you're referring to. I haven't looked at the chat. I'm so sorry. My arms feel good. My joints feel good. Like, I don't feel like there's any like joint pain or anything like that, especially in the shoulders or the legs or the knees. To me, it feels digestive, and there could be something going on reproductively. Again, it just feels like a cyst. Like, it's really doesn't feel like a big deal to me. It doesn't feel like a big deal to me at all. But it is something you should probably get checked out. Juliana, thank you so much for the follow. There is something here with more rest and getting more rest. But also when I feel like when I lay down, I feel like that's when like the stomach issues happen. Is like when I'm laying down, when I'm horizontal. I don't know why I said it the other way. But that's how that feels to me. Like that's how it's presenting itself, presenting the pain. But I also feel like I want sleep. I do feel a little highlighted here in the head. So I don't know if you're dealing with migraines or headaches like that, but only on my left side for whatever reason, just like right here. That's what it feels like. It just feels like up here. To me, I don't think they're going to really be concerned about any headaches you may have for whatever reason. They'll probably just prescribe you some migraine medicine if it is migraines, but it doesn't feel like they're going to really be concerned with the head. It's mostly just my stomach here. When I think about the stomach issues, I feel like you're eating, but whatever reason, it just feels like it's like either not enough that you're eating or the food you're eating is affecting you. So it could be like gluten intolerant, which if you're gluten intolerant, my condolences because I will die. I would just die. I am bread. I am bread and potatoes. So I don't know if I could potentially live. But it just feels like something with the diet here that's going to get improved. Like really focusing on balancing your diet, like really like you making sure you're getting your vegetables, making sure you're getting your proteins, making sure you are getting some carbohydrates in you as well. Things like that. I feel like you're really good at drinking water as well. I think maybe you're somebody who has, hi Jeremy, that has like a bottle of water with them at all times, like one of those refillable waters. If you're not good with water, please do, but I do feel like you are good with water here, but keep drinking it. There's something here about eating slowly as well. Thank you, Spirit. So if you are a fast eater, slow it down. If you're already a slow eater, they're just bringing it in and confirming that you're a slow eater. And I do like the slow eating. I do. I feel like the slow eating is much gentler on your digestive tract than anything else. And I'm not really concerned about slow eater. Okay, good. Keep being a slow eater. I like that for your digestive tract. I don't know if you're eating, I don't feel like you are eating spicy foods, but I would stay away from spicy at this time. Yeah, it just feels like there's something going on digestively. So I definitely would bring that up to him. It could be IBS because that keeps coming in as well. So it could just be that, not that that's not a pain in the ass because it is. But keep me posted on what's going on. All right there, Barbie. But hopefully that made sense. Hopefully that made give you clarity or insight in some way. My heart goes out to you. I'm so sorry about that. That stomach issues are the fucking worst. They really are. They're really like the fucking worst. But I love you and I'm wishing you the best and good luck at your doctor's appointment today, my love. Good luck. I hope they find it, whatever it's going on here. But I wouldn't be surprised if it's like an IBS type of thing. All right, we have Ola next. Ola, thank you so much. And again, if I'm not saying your name correctly, please correct me. Yes, Judy, you can get your freebie. All right, you're going to get yours after Ola, though. So, Ola, let me know that you're here and what type of reading that we are doing for you today. Oh, you want to know about your adoption/birth parents? Olga. Okay, Olga. Okay. All righty, no problem. So are you looking for your adoptive parents? Like, is that not adoptive parents, but are you looking for your birth parents? Is that what's going on here? Just because it's like a fine line, because I'm not trying to with if I don't have somebody's consent, I cannot tap into them. I'm trying to find out more information. Okay, yes. So what I can do is I can tap in and see what spirit wants you to know about your birth parents. I'm not going to be able to tap into their energy without their consent. It's just morally incorrect to do. So I'm not going to do that, but I will ask spirit like what you need to know about your birth parents if that's okay. So I'm just waiting for your confirmation here before we start, but we do have 5 minutes on your timer. And you can always rewatch this reading anytime you would like. That's fine. I'm not sure. Oh, you're not sure if they're earthbound. Okay, got you. All right. So let's see here. You got 21 minutes. That is your timestamp here. So let's go ahead and get some connection going here. So I'm going to do some cleansing breaths. Hi, Vid. And guys, if you want to be next, it's a $15 donation. Linktree link in the profile. You'll get a psychic reading or a mediumship reading or a human design reading for 5 minutes. All right, this is for Olga. Spirit, what does Olga need to know about their birth parents? Spirit, what does Olga need to know about their birth parents? Spirit, what does Olga need to know about their birth parents? What's going on here? Okay. The first feeling I feel in this is in the stomach. Honestly, I feel like your parents are still here, or your birth parents are still here. Honestly, this just feels like a road of self-discovery. This is why I feel like it's important for you to like figure out who they are, where they came from, what's their history, what's their health history. Like it just feels like this is like you need to know for your own not just benefit, but like for your own knowledge about what to expect in your life and what things you might have inherited as well. But this really feels like self-discovery to me. It feels like your birth parents, for whatever reason, I feel like they were really young when they had you. I feel like they couldn't take care of you properly. And that's why they chose to give you up. I haven't known who I am because of it. So yeah, this definitely feels like self-discovery for sure. I don't know if you've done DNA tests or anything like that, but I keep getting like DNA tests, like Ancestry, 23andMe, like the like different ones. 23andMe, I think, is something's going on with the company itself, something like that. For Nanda, I got you. Hey, Nanda girl. But I would do if you haven't already done DNA tests, I would do DNA tests because I feel like you're gonna find somebody through those DNA tests. No, because I'm from Russia. Okay. Can you not do DNA tests in Russia? Is that a rule there? I don't even know. But there's something here. I feel like you're gonna find something there. That's what they're pointing out to me, anyways. But it just feels like they're out there, but also like it feels like they don't talk about the adoption. They don't talk about, because I feel like there's like a level of shame that goes along. Hi, Safa. Yeah, sure. That's not a problem, Safa. Not a problem. There's some shame involved with it. So I feel like this is something like your parents, your birth parents may not talk about. But there makes me feel like there's a grandmother for whatever reason, like a grandmother that's really like knows about you, knows you're out there, is also curious about you. Safa, thank you so much. I got you. I got you. Yeah, there makes me feel like there's people out there that are interested in knowing you, who are, I even the birth parents feel like they know about you, they're interested, but there's still that shame there. I have some paperwork, but not a lot. I wouldn't be surprised if this is like a closed adoption, not abduction, but adoption. Wasn't sure what to do. I mean, I feel like if you were to go and try to find them, I feel like people would be open to meeting with you. I really do. I feel like people would be open to meeting with you, to get to know you, to stuff like that. But there's something, yes, I was put in orphanage before the age of 3. Honestly, I was getting baby, like little baby guy. Like still in the arms like this. That's what I was getting. But I mean, facts are facts. If it was before the age of 3 and you were not a baby like that, it is as it is. But that's the imagery I had gotten. But yeah, I do feel like if you wanted to find them, again, I don't know if you can do DNA tests. I don't know if that's against the rules of Russia. But I do feel like you would find something if it is open, if people are allowed to do that. I do feel like you would find something there. I feel like the shame part of it, like the shameful part of it, it's just guilt. I think it's specifically coming from like the mother. Like it just feels like guilt, a lot of guilt coming in. So I feel like that's what the shame is, like guilt that they couldn't take care of you, guilt that they had to give you up, guilt that they failed in a way. So I don't think it has anything to do with you, shameful of you by any means. It just makes me feel like I am ashamed of what I had to do. Like that's what that makes me feel. They don't feel rich to me. They don't feel well off. They feel like they might have struggled or they may have been poorer. But they feel like they had a lot of struggles. So Olga, I hope that helped. I hope that gave you clarity. I hope it gave you insight. I'm so sorry that I don't know if this made sense. I'm so sorry for everything, I guess. I don't know. But I do hope that resonated. I hope that gave you clarity. I hope it gave you insight. Thank you so much. Thank you. I'll do a DNA test and submit the results to do more than, I would do more than one. I would first, before you just submit your DNA to 23andMe, make sure you know where it's going. Make sure you know where your genetic material is going, just because 23andMe is, something's going on there with that, and just pay attention to that. Just do your research before you do it. But I think they're selling it off the DNA or something, the genetic material. But just be cautious with it. But I definitely do think a DNA test is something that would be pretty helpful here for you to find a relative here. All righty, Ola. Thank you so much for your $15 donation. My heart goes out to you, darling. Mwah. All right, Judy, let's go ahead and do your freebie. And then we have Nanda coming in. And then after Nanda, we do have Safa, but Safa is a little busy. She's going to pop back in when she's ready. So after Nanda, as of right now, we really don't have anyone else. Linktree link in the profile, Venmo, PayPal, or my website, humandesignwithmelody.com. It was something about them going bankrupt and selling off data to help that. Oh, is that what it was, Vanessa? That's not cool, man. Thank you, Jamie, for the for sharing. That's rough. All right. So, Nanda, baby, where are you? This is for Fernanda. Fernanda, let me know that you're here, my friend. I haven't seen you in a second, so I'm glad to see you. I'm glad you're here. Thank you for sharing the live, Dave. Guys, check out Dave's content. If you're interested in human design content, he has it. He has it all. He's very good at what he does. He explains it in a very fun, I think it's a fun way at least. And I really enjoy Dave's content. So Neutrino Radio is somebody you should follow if you're interested in human design content. That's still very hot from the microwave. All right, Fernanda, I hope you're not being filtered, my darling. Oh, there she is. There's Nanda. Oh my God, so sorry. No, you are fine. I'm just happy to see you. Something happened. No worries. No worries. I'm just so happy to see you. I haven't seen you in a minute, so I'm so glad you're here. Welcome back in. Oh, I lied to you, Nanda. It's not your turn. I made you rush for no reason. I'm doing Judy's freebie right now. I'm so sorry, Nanda. It wouldn't be a reading with Melody if there wasn't a little bit of chaos. So Judy, let me know that you're paying attention, that you are here, and we'll pull some cards for you. And then Nanda, you are right after Judy's freebie here. Sorry about that, you guys. All righty, so let's go for it for Judy. Judy. Spirit, what does Judy need to know? Spirit, what does Judy need to know? Spirit, what does Judy need to know? What's our friend Judy need to know here? Hi, Juliet. Welcome in. All right, here we go, Judy. I feel like you get mixed readings all the time. So every day for you is completely different. We do have the Ten of Swords, put a fork in her, she's done energy, the gaslighting energy, had to leak out the toxicity energy. This is very much like, energy, right? But it's always darkest right before the dawn. So let's see what's going in. Definitely take a break. Take a break, take a moment, do self-care, do whatever it is that you need to do so that you are feeling good, you're feeling rested, you're feeling strong, you have consistent access to the strength. And again, the strength card is directly related to the sun card because Leo is ruled by the sun. So there is positivity here. Okay, there is positivity. You may need to take a leap of faith on yourself because that flower crown also references the Fool card. So definitely take that leap of faith on yourself. Okay, take a break though. Reevaluate what you need to reevaluate about this situation here. What has exploded? Ooh, then we had Temperance. Nice. That has exploded. And take your time, right? We were talking about taking your time. That's what Temperance is all about. And things are going to work out. Okay, things are going to work out. So I do hope that helps there, Judy. I hope that gives you clarity. I hope it gives you insight. Thank you so much for your for being a paid subscriber. I really, really appreciate you. Sham, thank you so much for your question. I'd love to do a love reading for you. But if you are interested in a reading, it is a $15 donation in order to get on the list. All right, Nanda, thank you for your patience. I apologize for calling you in when I wasn't ready for you. I'm so sorry. But we ready now. Spirit's here, so let's go for it. Nanda, what type of reading are we doing? Oh my God, girl, I'm almost positive someone has placed a curse on me and has been the worst week of my life. Okay, so Nanda, so in order to know if somebody has placed a curse on you, there's a couple different things that you can do. There's one thing called an egg test where you take a bottle, not a bottle, take a cup, a glass of water. You're going to fill it up. You don't have to fill it up all the way. This is just literally my drinking glass. And then you can crack a raw egg into it. And this is where you'll have to do a little bit of research because my brain is not remembering fully correctly. I believe if it is floating, that you are okay. And if it is sinking, then somebody may have placed a curse on you. So that's one way to find out if you've been cursed. The other way to find out if you've been cursed is taking 2 matches, right? You take 2 matches. Again, a bowl of water, might be a bigger bowl this time, of water. You light both matches and then you throw them in the water. Now, if they are parallel to each other, you're fine. Nobody cursed you. Okay. If they are overlapping and touching, Somebody might have cursed you. So those are how you can find out about if you are cursed, and that's and then it's an egg cleanse as well, so you can cleanse it away too. So look up an egg cleanse, and then that matches is how you can tell for sure if you've been. Oh my god, I wonder if I can find matches right now at work. Find them, yeah, if you can, do it, and then let me know the result. But let's see. So do you want to know about what you need to know about the worst week, or like what you need to know to get through this hard time? Is that what you're looking to get information on? So I'm just waiting on Nanda to let me know like exactly what kind of reading we're doing. We can just do a general about what's going on here, how to get past this hard time, what you need to know about this hard time you're dealing with. Just let me know in the comment section there. I'm being filtered. I knew it. Try it with an emoji in front of it and behind it. See if that works, or put 3 emojis in front of it. Sometimes that works too. So I still think you're being filtered, unfortunately, because I'm not seeing anything other than I'm being filtered. Real monsters. General reading, how to take on. Okay. All right. Let's do a general here for our friend Nanda. Let me go ahead and get into connection here and how to move forward. All right. Guys, after Nanda, we don't have anyone else on the list. Go ahead and get your donation in now. $15 donation for a 5-minute reading. This is for Nanda. Spirit, what does Nanda need to know about this current situation and how to move forward? This hard situation she's dealing with. Spirit, what does Nanda need to know about this hard situation they're dealing with and how to move forward? Spirit, what does Nanda need to know about this hard situation and how to move forward? So the first thing that I'm getting over and over and over again is planetary. So I don't think you've been cursed. Nanda, I don't, but you do the cursing test with the matches first. But I don't feel like you've been cursed. I feel like this is planetary alignments. I feel like you're being hit hi Layla, by the full moon that we just had. And I feel like you usually experience transits probably a week to a week and a half before they actually happen. She goes, I knew it. So I do think this is planetary. Oh man, when I think about it, it just feels like one thing after the other. It doesn't feel like your whole life's crashing, but it kind of feels like your personal life is crashing and a little bit of work life. But the work life feels a little bit more manageable for whatever reason. Layla got the job. Yes, we can get your freebie to you, Layla. No problem. Congratulations, Layla. But it just feels like to me like this is something that you are here to face, to grow, to confront when you need to confront. But even if it's something is at work, you're going to recover really easily. But it doesn't feel like the work situation is the big problem. It feels like personal stuff, like personal life stuff. That feels like a bigger issue to me. And like when I think about it, it feels like a building literally like collapsing and falling down, like a tower moment. But we have strength at the bottom of the deck. Okay. Strength is saying, yeah, surprisingly manageable. It's like everything else for sure personal. You're spot on there. Okay, perfect. So strength is here to say, hey, you have this. You have this. You're strong enough to face it. Does it suck? Yeah. It fucking sucks. But you are strong enough to confront it. You're strong enough to take it on. You're as strong as the lion. Remember, the sun is associated with that card. So there is something good going to come out of this at the end of the day. Okay. Let's see what else is going on. All right. So you're going to be fine. You are absolutely going to be fine, Nanda. Okay. We have the Three of Swords. The Three of Swords is the heartbreak card. Haley, thank you so much. I got you. Thank you, Haley. The heartbreak card is here. This is saying like things are tough and rough. You could have broken up with somebody. Somebody might have broken up with you. Somebody hurt your heart in some way. Okay. Whether it's love or family, it doesn't matter. Your heart has been hurt because this is the heartbreak card. And it's making you have to go through a transition that you're not really wanting to go through. You might be struggling with how to go through this transition. You may be struggling on how you want to formulate your life from here, how you see your life from here. It's very much like, I don't really want to have to transform because I was comfortable with my life how it was. And now I'm feeling really rocky. I'm feeling like juggling a lot of shit right now, but it's going to take me to clear, clean, crystalline waters to new land aho. Okay, so new land aho right here. So you're going to be just fine here, Nanda. Okay, Becky, thank you so much for the follow. Especially because this new land aho, look at all this growth. Hi, Wendy Sue. Look at all this growth. Look at all this abundance here. The mountains are rounded. So yeah, it's a little tough. It's a little like, I'm a little rough, but it's going to be manageable, especially when you have this card here. Plus this card looks like the sun, like it genuinely looks like the sun. So there's a new beginning that's going to be really, 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 really abundant. That's going to allow you to be really honestly grow in the way that you want to grow. I feel freedom here. I feel like a new opportunity is coming in. There could be a new line of income you're getting. So like, for example, let's say you're getting divorced. You could be getting some money from that divorce. If somebody passed away, you could possibly be getting inheritance, which is not the way we want to get money, but I mean, it is a way that some people do get some money. So there is something here coming in that's going to be really good for your material gains. It's going to actually get you to that land aho, right? That land aho. And then it's going to put you right where you need to be. You are going through this so that you can get exactly where you need to be. The 6 wands cannot attack the character. The character is in such a position that the wands cannot get her due to their angles, but she can take her wand and knock all these wands over. She is at the right place at the right time doing the right work. She has the vantage. This is her vantage point. So whatever is going on, yeah, it's tough. Yeah, there's no doubt about it. It's tough and it's something you don't really want to do. Okay. But it is something that's going to end up being a benefit in your life. It is going to end up being a benefit in your life and you are going to rise up. You're going to be in a good position. You're going to be able to do whatever it is that you want to do. Okay, Nanda? I'm so sorry about the heartbreak, my love. This is so tough, but you are capable, you are able, and you can do it. Okay, Nanda, Melody, you are the best. I love you, Diva. Oh, girl, shit. I like being called a diva, but I love you and I thank you so much. Honestly, life is giving me the heartbreak. Oh, you poor thing. You're just growing right now. Okay, just take this as growing pains. It's not fun. It's literally pain, but you're going to elevate. You're going to go to the next level. You're going to do the next thing. You're going to learn a lot in a small amount of time, which can feel very overwhelming. So be as patient with yourself as you can be. Okay, love? You got this. You got this. You're going to be just fine. All right, Nanda? Mwah! My heart goes out to you. And I'm here anytime you need me. You know it. Thank you so much. You are so welcome, love. So welcome. And anytime you need me, like I said, I'm here for you. All right, let's go ahead and do Layla's freebie, and then we're going to do Haley's. After Haley, we don't have anyone else until Safa gets back. So if you want to get a reading, it's a $15 donation. Linktree link in the profile, Venmo, PayPal, or my website, humandesignwithmelody.com is how you can get on the list. So let's go ahead and do Layla's reading here. Last time we did a reading, she was asking about a job. I do believe that reading went, you're going to get the job. And she confirmed she got the job. Yes, it's Blue's Clues doing an air horn. All right, Layla, let me know on the YT. Oh, Nanda, if you are still here, your timestamp is like 37 minutes. So I'm now recording everything on YouTube. So if you want to go to the second link in the link tree, that's my YouTube channel. You're going to see as soon as this posts your reading. If you ever want to rewatch it, again, it's at 37 minutes. Okay. I don't know if I gave you your timestamp before, but that's your timestamp. So if you ever want to watch it. Remember today's date, though. It is important to know what date it is because I date them all for you. All right, she goes, woo, confirmation, big confirmation, big confirmation. Ooh, you and me, we got big confirmation. Ah. All right, let's see what's going on for our friend Layla. Spirit, what does Layla need to know? Spirit, what does Layla need to know? Spirit, what does Layla need to know? What's our friend Layla need to know? My guy, my guide. Ooh, celebrate good times. Come on. We celebrate. And also, I graduated on Friday. Congratulations. That's why we're celebrating. No wonder we got the celebration card right away. Hell yes. All right, let's see. Girl. You are going to be just fine. Okay. You're going to be just fine. It's really interesting to me, the 7 of Pentacles here. Honestly, when I look at it, I feel abundant. So I do feel like you're doing exactly what you need to do to nourish yourself. So there could be this problem though of maybe not getting paid quite enough, but I do feel like things are going to balance itself out. Okay. So there could be a raise coming in your future, maybe after that 90-day period or something like that. But I feel like everything's going to be fine, especially when we have the 6 of Wands with it. The 6 of Wands is the card of victory, the card of victory. Thank you for the high bear there, Becky. I appreciate you. Hell yeah, teacher salaries suck, but it's good. Right. I think this is exactly what you're supposed to do. Exactly what you're supposed to do right now. You may need to find a little bit more, like maybe a secondary job, maybe bartender, something like that. That is going to help you financially. But you're absolutely doing the damn thing. You're absolutely doing the damn thing. The victory is here. It's all good. I want to put one more card here. You're ready. You're ready to take this on. You're ready to confront this head on. Say, I got this. I'm going to do the best that I can do. I'm going to put my best foot forward. I'm not going to allow anything to get in my way. But because this card does, even though this card is not really an abundant card, it does make me feel abundance. So I do feel like there's some money coming in for you that you might have to work kind of hard at though. But Layla, I hope that helps. I hope that gave you clarity. I hope it gave you insight. Congrats on everything. Go out and celebrate, girl. Shit. Hell yeah. All righty. Hi, Miss K. Welcome in. All right, so now we have is Haley. Haley, thank you so much for submitting your donation. Let me know what type of reading we're doing for you today, my love. I do psychic readings, mediumship readings, and human design readings. That's what I offer. That's what I offer here. General here. All right. Let's go ahead and do Haley's general reading. We have 5 minutes on your timer. Your timestamp is 48 minutes. If you ever want to rewatch this on YouTube, it's going to post automatically because it is a live recording. So 48 minutes for you, my friend. Yes, I can see you there, Wendy Sue. And Layla says, I'm going out to a steakhouse with my friends and boyfriend after the ceremony. She's gonna celebrate. Okay. This is for Haley. Spirit, what does Haley need to know? Spirit, what does Haley need to know? Spirit, what does Haley need to know? I feel excited. I feel excited in the body about something. I can't really pin it what it is, but I feel like there's a new chapter coming in. I feel open to the possibilities of things coming in. I just feel very open. Like very open. Like I'm ready to go with the flow. I'm ready to take on the next chapter. I'm ready to leave behind what's not for me so that I can bring in what belongs to me. Like I just feel ready. That's what it feels like in the body immediately. I got a little wheezy. She goes, yep. I got a little wheezy. So if you are an asthmatic like myself, make sure you keep your inhaler around you. I don't know why the wheeze just came in for you, but it did. But I was wheezing a little earlier too, but not during the live. It was before the live was on. So take care of yourself if you are an asthmatic. All right. Why do I feel healness though from this? So there might be something that fell away that was toxic, that, that did end up breaking your heart in some way. But I look at this card and I just feel like I'm healed from this. Like I'm healed. Like this is fine. Like I'm okay with this. Like this is not the biggest deal in my life. Whatever this heartbreak is. It feels like almost like I was kind of prepared for this heartbreak. I was ready for it. I had a really hard month last month. Oh, you poor thing. But I think you're ready for this new change. I think you're ready to heal, whatever that is. There was a lot of conflict here, but you came out on top. Wow. Wow, girl, you royal as fuck. Royal as fuck. Royal as fuck. Because we have literally 3 kings. Yes, one's an emperor, but he's still a fucking king. This is very interesting to me. This is very interesting to me because we have the king of emotions, of intuition, of creativity. We have the king of material gains and goods, of new lines of incomes, of new big purchases, things like that. And then we have the emperor, which is a father figure. It's anyone who feels like they have superiority over you. So this could be a father, this could be a CEO, a boss. If you were having a love relationship that he was the boss, he wore the pants. This could be that as well. But I think things are changing. I think from this, like, yeah, there's success here. Yes, there is emotional depth that you have gained from these cards as well. But I could see the hard time. Especially with the 5 of Wands being here. The 5 of Wands being here saying, like, thank you, Spirit, for the confirmation there, that there was conflict. But I also feel like this conflict is over because you can see here, there's so much conflict, but you're on top. And then boom, here's the page by itself too. We might end up pulling more cards for you. We'll see what goes on. We might have to. But there is transformation here. Big transformation coming in because she is very transformative, this Page of Wands. This is somebody who is ready to transform. They're ready to take on something new. They're ready to get out of the old habits, the old chaos, because you are above that chaos. You're above what is happening here. Hi, KK. And you're going to transform. Okay. Don't let these people in your life to fuck around with you because these can be people, an earth sign person, a water sign person, and this is Aries, period. So there could be people in your life that is the reason why the chaos is here, that is causing your change, causing your growth, causing your evolution. Yeah. You're going to get to work. I would concentrate on work in general. I wouldn't concentrate on what is going on personally, or unless this conflict is at work, which, I mean, it could be. We have the king and the emperor here, but it doesn't necessarily feel like it's work to me. It feels like it's more personal than that. But we do have the 8 of Pentacles. So this is the work that's worth it. Going back to the drawing board, saying, hey, I needed to get back to this drawing board. Hi, KK. Thank you for the follow. Thank you for the tiny dinies and the heart meat. A roar for the tiny dinies. Tiny dinies get tiny roars. But we do have everything going in alignment here. Everything going in alignment. I want to pull one more. Oh, big, huge, as Bernie Sanders would say. The Ace of Pentacles is here. The Ace of Pentacles is something new coming in that's going to be material gain, a new job, a new line of income, new investment, a new anything there. Okay, so it's new and it's going to bring you growth. In traditional tarot, it literally has a path and like an archway that's beautiful, made of plants. And then you're going down this archway so you can plant this seed. You're planting a seed of transformation. I just applied for the medical program too. Woo! I think you're going to get that. I think you're going to get that for sure because of the Ace of Pentacles right here. So I do think things are going to end up getting better for you. I think the chaos is ending. I think you're in the right position at the right time, doing the right things right now. Thank you again, KK, for the tiny diny roar. I wouldn't worry about other noises that are coming in that are contributing. Other people's opinions of you is none of your business. It's just something that is going to be detrimental to you at the end of the day. So I wouldn't listen to anyone else's bullshit, but you are here to initiate something. You're here to start something. And it said you just applied for the medical program. Aries are the initiators. That's why they're the first sign in the zodiac. That's why the zodiac's new year is going into Aries season. So I think you're going to be very, really, really productive. I think things are going to work out. I think you're going to do exactly what you need to do in that medical program. And I think you're going to crush it. It's going to be hard. I'm not going to say it's going to be easy by any means. It's going to be hard. It is going to break your heart at times. But it is going to be worth it. All right there. Well, Haley, I hope that helped. I hope that gave you clarity. I hope it gave you insight. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for coming back, because I don't believe this is the first time I've read you girls, so welcome back. And I do hope this gave you clarity, comfort, or insight in some way. Thank you so much for being here, and thank you so much for submitting your $15 donation to receive your 5-minute reading. I do career readings. Yes, absolutely, Yaneli, I do. Yep, I do career. I do anything, really. Any topic you have, I do it. Simply because my guides are telling me what you need to know. My guides are talking to your guides who are talking to me. Hey, actually, it's your guide talking to my guides who's talking to me. It's really a game of telephone in the body and in with my hearing. Not this ear. I don't hear with this ear. I hear with my right ear. And then I'm seeing through my third eye. We are waiting on our next donation. So come on in. Linktree link in the profile, or it's pinned to the top of the live chat if you're on YouTube. We do record our readings here, so if you ever want to rewatch them, you always have the option to do so. So make sure you subscribe to my YouTube if you want to get to it easily. It's the second link in the Linktree. So check that out there. And then, if you're interested in reading, it's a $15 donation. You can send it in through Venmo, PayPal, or my website, humandesignwithmelody.com. And that's how you can get your reading going here. There will be no wait unless Safa comes back, because Safa donated and then she had to leave really quickly. And then when they come back, we will give her reading. But yeah, we're waiting on the next donation to come in. So yeah, we do psychic readings, so a topic of your choosing. We do mediumship readings where I connect with somebody who's passed away into the spiritual realm. And then also we do human design readings. Human design readings are all about you. They are a chart reading. It is literally your blueprint to you. It's what type of energy that you possess, how you efficiently work with your specific type of energy, and how to trust yourself using decisions by using an inner authority in your body. Mine's my spleen. The spleen is your intuition center and your instinctual center. And I am somebody, hi Kelly, who definitely uses their intuition to make decisions. I am somebody who can make an in-moment decision. Not everyone can do that. Not everyone can do that. If you have an emotional authority, you are somebody here that needs to wait out emotional waves. You are not designed to make an in-moment decision. Okay. You have to wait at least 24 hours, if not longer than, so that you can wait for that clarity to come in, that emotional clarity, and then you make your decision from there. So if you guys are interested in human design, that's literally my favorite reading to give. There is a free charts available to you. So if you want to do a free chart before you get a professional's opinion on it, I highly recommend it. Go ahead and just Google human design body graph, which is what the chart is actually called. It's a body graph or human design chart. You can get a free generated chart from literally pretty much anywhere in the internet. And then you can just let me know what your human design type is. If you do look up your type, I would love to know it, because I just think human design is so incredibly important to know about yourself, because how I was operating before I found human design was completely inaccurate for how I should be living my life. I was hitting brick walls. People were getting angry and frustrated with me. And I'm like, I don't understand why. Like, I'm just doing what everyone else is doing. I'm just participating like we're supposed to participate, because societal norms. But then when I found human design, I realized I needed to wait for invitations. I am not somebody who can just include themselves. If I just include myself in things, people get really angry with me. People want to yell at me. People want to fight me. People want to be really angry with me. Oh, Yanel, you want to do human design and career? Yes. I love that. Let's do it. All right. So what do you want to do first? It's your choice if you want to do your career reading first, or if you want to do your human design reading first. So I got your 2 donations. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Human design first. All right. So Yaneli, what I want you to do is I want you to come over to YouTube, because YouTube allows me to share my screen. So I am going to share my screen on here so you can follow along right from there. I'm going to make sure that it's streaming. All right. Anyone who's on YouTube, let me know if you can see the shared screen. So I don't know. It looks like only one person's here on YouTube. So it's either Layla or Wendy Sue. Yeah, it's the same username, but it's easier to get to if you just use the Linktree link. It's the second link in the Linktree. It just takes you right to my channel. So that's going to be the easiest way for you to get there. So click on the Linktree link, the second link, and then it will take you right to the channel. You might have to sign in so that you can comment with the live chat. Some people have been struggling with getting onto the live chat. Yeah, I'm atmospheric_melody basically everywhere. So whoever's on YouTube right now, let me know if you can see the screen. Because sometimes it comes in black. And then, well, I don't want to instruct her to do something. She might not be able to hear me right now because she might be transitioning between TikTok and YouTube right now. But guys, if you are on TikTok right now, you want to see what we're looking at, we're going to do a human design reading. It's a chart reading, and YouTube lets me share my screen. So if you want to see what I'm talking about, what I'm referring to, go to the second link in my link tree. That's going to take you right to my YouTube channel, and you will be able to see the chart that we're going to generate here for Yaneli. There's a yawn, maybe yawn Nelly. There they are. Perfect. So I just need a few bits of information from you that we can plug in. We will need your birth date, including the day and the year. Hi, Safa. We're going to do yours right after we do Yaneli. Yaneli has 2 readings, though, right now. Is that going to be enough time for you there, Safa? Because it's about a I'm going to say about a 12-minute wait because it takes a minute to get the information in. All right. Was it 93? 93. Perfect. Thank you, Safa, for understanding. All right, now we need the time of your birth. What time were you born? You can give me the 24 hours if you can. If you're not, I can figure it out. It's really not that hard of a thing to do. Just add 12 to it. It's fine. So give me the time. Is that AM or PM? Or is that military time? 24-hour time. Which would be AM. I'm silly. Okay. 11:31. And then what city and country or city and state were you born in? So city and state or city and country is what we'll need next. And that's the last bits of information. All right. There it is. Oh, I'm so excited. Oh, wow. Girly, you got some power in you. All right. Let me do a little bit of maneuvering here because I need to make sure you're seeing what I'm seeing, and then I need to know what I'm pressing to. Okay. Alrighty, so before we start your timer, I'm going to quickly explain what we're looking at. And guys, again, if you're on TikTok, come over to the second link in the link tree. That's the YouTube, so you can see the chart because we're doing a chart reading called Human Design right now. So if you want to check out what we're talking about, that's how you're going to be able to do it because it allows me to share my screen. All right, so Yaneli, there's 2 sides to your chart. There's this red side right here, and there is this black side right here. The black side is the red side is correlated 88 days before your birth. That's when they say the soul imprints upon the body, about the 3rd trimester. Okay, the soul imprints about the body. This is your unconscious side, your soul side, or your design side. They're all interchangeable for the same words. Okay. Same sides. So this is all correlated to the red lines that you see in your chart. If you have red and black in your chart, it just means you have this gate 43 on both sides. So you have it in your sun and your personality side and your your Pluto in your design side. But that is what this is referring to. This is the red side of your chart. Now, the black side of your chart correlates with the black lines in your chart as well. And this is formulated at the exact moment of your birth. Things you're very conscious about. The personality side is your conscious side. Again, the red side is your unconscious side, okay? These shapes in here are chakras. We have elevated from a 7 chakra being to a 9 chakra being. So we have the root, the solar plexus, the sacral, the heart, the center of self, or the G center. That's a new one. The spleen is also a new one. We have the throat, the third eye, and the crown here. Ajna, or head, whatever you want to call them. These all mean something. So if you have white in your chart, that is where you have inconsistent access to energy in those areas. Okay. So basically what happens when you have white in your chart is that you take in all of this energy in those areas that are white, and you're basically a pop can. I'm from Michigan. We say pop. Is as it is. I'm not saying the S word. So you can shake it up in the white areas of your chart, just like a pop can. When you open up a pop can, it's going to spray, right? That's exactly what happens inside our body. We take in this energy, we shake it up in our own bodies, we amplify it by doing so, and then we reflect it back out to other people. What's really interesting about your chart, which we're going to talk about, is that you have a completely open heart. Welcome, I do too. And you have a completely open crown. So you are somebody that gets really inspired from external sources. And you also put a lot of pressure on yourself. I see that as well. All right, so what we're going to talk about here right now, Yaneli, is your type, the type of energy that you personally have. We're going to talk about how to work with your specific type of energy. And we're going to talk about your authority center in your body, your inner authority, how you make decisions in your body. Okay, so let's go. Girly, you are a manifesting generator. That's what you are, my love. A manifesting. Thank you, Spirit, for the confirmation. The manifesting generator is a combination of two different types. We have the generator type, which gives us this energy right here. All generators are sacrally defined. It may not be their authority center, but you are sacrally defined when you are a generator. Now, you are also the type of the manifester, meaning that your throat chakra has either a direct connection or an indirect connection to one of the 4 motor centers. You, my friend, have a direct connection from gate 20 right here all the way to gate 34, from the throat directly to the sacral center. You are what's known as a pure manifesting generator. There's only one channel, which is what connects one center to another, is this channel right here, the 2034, that actually connects the throat to the solar plexus. No, the sacral center. I apologize. It's the sacral center. That's the solar plexus. With the sacral center being defined means that you have enough energy from the moment you wake up to the moment you go to bed. But having gate 34, which is the gate of power in your chart, especially in your Mars, woo, and your North Node, that's quite amazing. Mars is energy. Mars is energy. It can be aggression, but it's how you motivate yourself. And that's the gate of power. 34 is the gate of power. So you have power to your voice. You have power to your manifestations. You have extra power, right? Extra power, especially with the North Node, that's your future direction. You're here to really harness this power and harness it in a way that's going to be really effective for others, okay? So that you can actually convey what you're trying to do when it comes to this powerful voice that you have. People might stop and listen to you and be like, oh my gosh, Yaneli's talking, we need to listen. You might have a really good way with words, but you are here to also initiate. You're here to start something. Now, when you are a manifestor who's here to initiate and a generator who's here to be inspired by what they do and to follow through, you are somebody who can start something and finish it. Okay, you can start it and finish it as long as it's inspiring to you. Again, you take inspiration in from external sources. So you're literally your environment is how you're getting inspired. That's how you're getting that inspiration. And you can really tap into your own ideas, into your own brain, into your own things, right? Your mind here. And you are able to really speak your mind in a very powerful way. All right. So when you are a manifesting generator, you are here to initiate and you are here to respond to your environment. It does not have to be people inclusive. People can be included because they can be in your environment, but it's literally your environment. So if you're in your house and you open the window for the first time in forever because it's warm enough now and you hear birds singing and you feel that breeze on your face and you're just like, boom, you responded. You responded just like that, right? You smiled, you sighed in a happy way. You're like, oh, life is great. That in itself is a response. Okay. So that is how you're going to respond. Now, when you are initiating something, you have an idea that comes forth because you have good ideas that are coming forth. You're able to speak them and your ideas can bring a lot of power. So when you are explaining your ideas to people, you are here to inform. You're here to inform about what inspires you around your environment, what you're responding to with your environment. So you're the best of both worlds here. Okay. Now we're going to quickly talk about your authority center because we're running out of time. Your authority center in your body is your inner authority. That's how you feel comfortable with making decisions. It's how you are designed to make decisions. Okay. So you are sacral. You are a pure sacral manifesting generator. So when people ask you what your human design type is, you can say, I am a pure sacral manifesting generator. When you are sacral, this is you literally using your gut. You know how people are like, always trust your gut. Your gut will never steer you wrong. Yaneli, they are literally talking about you. They are literally talking about you. Your gut will never, ever, ever, ever steer you wrong. You can always trust your gut. You are somebody who can make in-moment decisions. So this is something that is very inspiring and something that you can just trust in yourself, especially because your spleen is so loaded. Your intuition center, your instinctual center has everything highlighted except for 2 gates. You can trust yourself in the moment. You will always make the right decision in the moment. You may be like, I'm not sure, but you will know what to do. Trust in yourself, trust in your body. If your body's like, yep, I want to go do the thing, go do the thing. Go do it. If your body's like, no, don't do it. Okay. Don't let your brain turn on because you're a people pleaser and you feel like you have to prove yourself to other people. No is a no. Otherwise, you're going to get yourself and others really frustrated and really angry. Okay. So that is our 5 minutes. We went a little bit over. But Yaneli, let me know how you feel about this reading here. It's literally my favorite reading to give. For those who popped in while I was giving this reading, thank you so much for popping in. I love human design. It's literally everything to me. It's what I want to do in life. Like what I'm doing in life is exactly what I want to do in life, but it's special. This shit is special. And it really should help you get to where you're going and how to do it properly for your energy. She goes, that definitely confirms a lot. Yay! Oh, I don't know if I gave you your timestamp. Your timestamp's like 1 hour and 8 minutes, something along those lines. I want to say 1 hour and 7 minutes. So if you ever want to rewatch that for your human design reading, it's 1 hour and 7 minutes. But Yaneli, let's go ahead and do your career reading as well. And then Safa, we're going to go ahead and do your readings. And then after Safa, we don't have anyone else. If you're interested in a reading, it's a $15 donation, Linktree link in the profile, Venmo, PayPal, or my website, humandesignwithmelody.com. That is how you can get on the list here. All right, Mrs. Martin, hi, welcome in. I hope you're doing well. Oh no, I keep doing that to him. All right. So I'm so glad that confirmed a lot. This should human design should just be really, really validating information. All right, Yaneli, are you ready for your career reading? Let me know that you're ready by saying, yeah, I'm here. I'm ready. I know you're here, but let me know, let me know that you're ready. Oh, you're back on TikTok. Okay, no problemo there. No problemo, my friend. So let me know on TikTok that you're here, that you're ready. There she is. Let's check it out. Now, you are here to do the things that inspire you. Period. That's what your human design states. So when we're talking about career, it's important that you're inspired by the career that you choose. Okay, it's very important that it inspires you. Also, manifestors, manifesting generators, they're here to initiate. So you could even start something, start a business, be a good entrepreneur. That word doesn't make any sense anymore. All right. So let's go ahead and do Yaneli. Spirit, what does Yaneli need to know about career? Spirit, what does Yaneli need to know about career? Spirit, what does Yaneli need to know about career? The first thing I get about your energy is that you're very smart. Very smart. I get tech with you. I get like an engineering thing with you. I feel like you're very, very smart. I feel like you're very nuanced as well. When I think about a 9 to 5 for you, though, I feel caged in. I feel like if I'm doing a 9 to 5, like I need to be able to move. I can't be chained to a desk. I have to go out. I have to do things. Things have to be different every single day. Like I just feel like you're very smart, but you're somebody who cannot be complacent. Complacency is going to like almost kill your spirit in a way. So I would not choose a job that is going to make you stay at a desk 24 hours, that you're there, or the 40 hours that you're there, however long you want to work. All right, let's see what the cards have to say. All right, we do have the 9 of Swords at the bottom of the deck. The 9 of Swords is a card of feeling uncomfortable. It's a card of feeling anxious and anxiety, maybe even some depression in there, but mostly anxiety. This is like, I can't sleep at night. I can't get to bed. I can't get motivated. I can't get myself to fall asleep, and I can't get myself out of bed either. Like, it's tough. So I do feel like whatever's going on with career, you could be unemployed at this time, or you could be thinking like, I want to be unemployed at this time. I don't want to work here anymore. Let's see what the other cards have to say. You are thinking about something. You are going back and forth on a matter here. Could be like, do I go? Do I leave the job I currently have? What's going on here? And girl. So the 2 of Pentacles is what I'm referring to when I'm saying like you're going back and forth. Like, should I stay here? Should I go? Like, you're juggling these thoughts, especially when it comes to money, because these are Pentacles, right? So you may be juggling 2 jobs, which I don't feel is accurate, but is a possibility because of this card. But to me, it just feels like you're going back and forth on like, should I stay or should I go? Like, has my time here been up, or do I have more in me to deal with the stress of this job, these abuses of these jobs? We have the 6 of Swords, which is the next card here. The 6 of Swords is the card of transition. You are transitioning out from really rocky waters into new, clean, clear, crystalline waters, into new land of hope. So I do think you're going to leave your job. I do. I think you're going to leave your job here. Hi, Clara. I think you're going to leave your job here, and I think it's going to be something that you need to do, because you're going to be in full alignment when you do. You can see you get to this new land, but all of these wands here are completely in alignment. No wand is overlapping the other ones. Even this one here that she's holding, it's not really overlapping. I'm going to show it on YouTube because it's much clearer on that for whatever reason. But you can see that wand is not really overlapping that one at all. So you're going to be put into alignment when you go through this transition, when you decide, hey, this isn't working for me. I don't like it here. I feel too stressed out. I don't feel respected. I feel like I'm not doing the best job that I could do. Getting out of there, going through that transition, and you're going to heal. You see her head is bandaged. Her hands are bandaged. You are going to heal from this, and it's going to put you in alignment. Honestly, there is another job out there for you. I don't know if you already have it lined up, but this other job is going to give you your karmic rewards. So it could be more money coming in. So you could be leaving a job and then going to a different job and actually getting paid more for that job. There's an offer here on the table for you. So I do feel like you're going to have a job offer that is going to allow you to bring in more income. All right. That's what the Six of Pentacles is. It's your karmic rewards. It's an offer. Like literally the character is offering these two characters presents, gifts, right? The rewards for being such a good worker and such a good person. We have the Empress. The Empress knows her worth and she knows her value. That's why Venus is in the heart-shaped stone. Sure, Venus, the planet of love, is the planet of love, but she's also a planet of value. That's why she rules over Taurus and she rules over Libra. But Libra is about relationships. And Taurus is about money, honey. Taurus is the natural ruler of the second house of income. So she is knowing her worth. She knows her value. She knows what she brings to the table. She knows she's a motherfucking queen. She's a bad bitch. Okay, you're a bad bitch. Get what you want, because when you actually go for what it is that you want, that's where your happily ever after is. The Ten of Cups is the happily ever after card, period. That just is. So just know, you going with the flow, you going through this transition, you going through it and saying like, this is going to put me in alignment. I'm going to go out and get a job offer. And I know it's meant for me. It's going to bring in this happily ever after, the only rainbow in tarot. So go with the flow, go with what you're feeling right now, because your feeling right now is like, oh, should I stay or should I go? But you really do want to go. So I do hope, Yaneli, that helped. I hope that gave you clarity. I hope it gave you insight. Hi, Carly. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for submitting your 2 donations here today to get a human design reading, which is my favorite. And hopefully this reading gave you clarity or insight about your career. So let me know. You're very welcome. Let me know if that did help, my love. I always like to know if it helps, because that's what I'm here for. That's what my goal is. I want to help everybody. That's why I do this work. Yes, Carly, but I'm going to have you after Safa. Safa does have 2 readings right now, though, Carly. So it's going to be about 12 minutes, because Safa is a subscriber. All right, Safa, my love, thank you for your patience. What type of reading are we doing for you? And guys, don't forget to like the live. If you like any creator on this app, honestly, liking the live is an easy way to help any creator get further into the algorithm. So if you would like to help me out, or any creator that you like, feel free to just do a tappity tap, 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 tap. Tappity tap, 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 tap that screen. So hi, for the first reading, I'm going to move out at the end of 2025 with my sister. I wanted to look into that, like finances and where we would move, what you're seeing. Okay, yes, let's do it. Let's do it for your first reading. Let's do it. Gosh, I feel so excited immediately. I love when a plan comes together. I love it because it feels so good. Let me get you connected fully. But like when I took that first breath, I'm like, oh my God, this is so exciting. So let me see what's going on though. I know, I'm so excited about it. Scared, but excited. This is for Safa. Spirit, what does Safa need to know about moving out with their sister at the end of 2025? Spirit, what does Safa need to know about moving out with their sister at the end of 2025? Spirit, what does Safa need to know about moving out with their sister at the end of 2025? Don't tell me too much, Safa. Don't tell me too much. You'll be all right. No, I feel like this is the move. I feel like this is the move. I feel like this is the start. The start is something good. That's terrible singing. High School Musical, anyways. Thank you. She retracted it. Thank you so much. But it just feels like the start of something good. It starts something new, something that is tangible, something that is going to really, I feel like I'm really transitioning into adulthood. Like that's how it is. I forgot this was live. You're so funny. But this absolutely feels to me like I'm starting my life. Like this is this big step of I am starting my life. And I love it. And I think it's so good. And I love that you're doing it with your sister. I don't know how close you are to your sister. I'm sure you fight with her because I mean sisters fight. If you don't fight with your siblings, do you really love your siblings? But she makes me feel like she's a backbone. She's good. She's dependable. I can rely on her. And also, it's like a safety net. Like she also feels like a safety net to me. Carly says she's excited for you, but she just feels like a big safety net to me, and I really love that. I really do. I really feel like this is beneficial for you. Let's see what the other cards have to say. Something about 3 is exciting. Queenie, thank you so much for the follow. Carly, I got you. Thank you so much, Carly. I got you. We're going to get your freebie to you before we do that one, though. Because anyone else interested, it's a $15 donation for a 5-minute reading. But there's something here with 3. And I remember, if I'm remembering correctly, you can correct me if I'm incorrect here. But I feel like there's something here with like the 3rd audition or the 3rd interview or something with a 3rd something that's going to elevate you and teach you something and collaborate with you. It just feels like something's out there. And then we have the 3 of Pentacles here, which is collaboration, which is work, which is creativity, which is exactly what you are. You're an artist. You're an artist, girl. Start telling yourself that right now. I'm an artist, because you are. I cannot. Kenna, it's a $15 donation. I would love to give you a reading. So go ahead and get that donation in and we'll get you right on the list. Girl, you moving is changing the game. You moving with your sister is changing the game. Makes me think The Artist's Way book. I just learned about that book the other day. So there is a book called The Artist's Way, and it helps you get successful, I think, with your art. I'm not 100% sure. Look up that book because I found out about it yesterday and Carly brought it in just now. So why not take a gander? But the Hanged One is saying there's a perspective that is being changed. Your whole life's being changed. Your whole life, the whole kit and caboodle is being changed. Okay, so you got this, especially because your cards are, oh my God, you're so ready for it. You're so ready for this, Safa. You're ready to take off. You're ready to head on. You're ready. Like, I think you're ready right now. And you're just like, I need to hold back. I need to do this. I need to do that. Like, I need to get prepared, which I do like. I do like you being prepared. I think that's very smart, but you're ready for this. You're ready for this. You're ready for this move. You're ready to take on this artistry. You're ready to take it on, period. I literally can't with your cards. I really can't. And I'm so happy that you can't see it on YouTube. I know you can see it on TikTok, but you can't see it on YouTube. So it's all going to be a surprise. So the 6 of Wands. The 6 of Wands is the victory card in the deck for those of you who don't know, but Safa's a regular. Safa knows what this card means. She knows that there's transformation. She knows that she's going to have a following, right? There's a following behind the character. You can see them here, see them there. You can see them here. I feel so ready, both financially, physically, mentally, and with my career. I feel like you are going to be so successful. You're ready for it. You're ready for this change. You're ready to take it on. You're ready to say, hey, I'm here. I am here. The wreath of victory is right there. This is the card of victory. You're moving to your success and you are ready to take on that success. Girl, you got judgment. You got judgment. I cannot suffer. This is a card of leveling up. This is your calling card. The judgment card in the deck is the calling card in the deck. You are called to move. You are called to go out there. You're called to be an artist. You're called to go to these auditions. You're called to do what it is that you're ready to do. You're called for your change of perspective, and you're called for your not just success, but your victory here. Your victory. Like, girl, this is wild bananas. I love it. I love it so much. Like, I literally can't even sit straight. I'm just like, ah! Just like, there's so much energy here. I love it so much. Like, you are protected by angels. Archangel Gabriel is here to level you up, to take you to the next realm, the next stage, the next thing here. And then we're ending with the High Priestess, who does not come out for everyone. Like, the High Priestess is trust yourself, trust your intuition, trust your instincts, trust the choices that you make, especially with acting, right? Trust the choices that you're making, because you may second guess it. We are rising. Yes, we are, Carly. You may not see it right now in front of your face and like, oh, I hope these choices that I made are going to translate well. Trust in your artistry, trust in who you are, trust in what you bring to the table, because it's going to get you to where you need to be. She is intuition. That's so true, especially in acting, right? So trust the choices. And if other people give you notes like, hey, let's change the choice. Like maybe we should do it this way. Like, trust yourself to do it correctly. Trust yourself that you got this. This is all about your intuition. And acting is intuitive. Acting is intuitive. So trust your intuition when you're out there. Okay. So Safa, I hope that helped. I hope that gave you clarity. I hope it gave you insight. Girl, that's crazy. Reading was crazy. Oh, crazy in the best ways possible. We love it. We love it. We love it. Oh my gosh. Safa, what's the second question? That was such a crazy reading. I know, it's so wild. But you got it. You want to know what was going to happen for you? That's what's going to happen for you. Manifest it, girl. Manifest it. All right, guys, don't forget, if you're interested in a reading, it's a $15 donation. Linktree link in the profile, Venmo, PayPal, or my website, humandesignwithmelody.com is how you can get on the list. Now, we do have one more reading here for Safa. So, Safa, what is the second reading? What's going on here for your second one? But after Safa's second reading, we have Carly. And then after Carly, we don't have anyone else. So if you want to get on the list, you want to get your reading, go ahead and get that donation in now. $15 for 5 minutes. I do psychic readings, mediumship readings, and human design readings for anyone who's new here. And my name's Melody for anyone who's new here. Hi, hello. Welcome in. All right. So Safa says, okay, so it's 2 different topics, but about something similar. I've been hearing from people that my ex-friends are talking crap about me, spreading rumors. Okay. So we want to know what you need to know about who basically doesn't need to be in your life anymore. Also, Safa, because I'm already tuned into you immediately, this feels like practice. This feels like practice to me, because when you are in the limelight, when you are in that field, in that artistry, people get to interpret your art any way they want. People get to interpret you any way they want. And they have the right to do so. That's the right of free speech, right? So know that I cut them off, but they're still doing it. Don't listen to them. Don't listen to me. Like, this is a lesson for you. This is what this feels like to me. I'm going to pull some cards on it, but immediately it feels like this is a lower grade, like, lesson that you need to learn so that you can get a little bit of thicker skin when it comes to people's critiques of you, or even just flat out lying about you. I mean, look at Taylor. Taylor Swift is like the most famous person on the planet, arguably, right? Most people know her name. Most people say a lot of bullshit about her. A lot of people say a lot of bullshit about her, about how she's dating too much and she's this and she's that. And most of them are not true. Some of the rumors are true, sure, whatever. But some of them are not. So I would cut them off for sure. Let me see about your parents, about cutting off your parents here. Because that one feels a little bit more like way more personal than these friends, quote unquote, that are talking rumors. Because that just feels to me like a lot of practice on ignoring the noise, staying focused on the task, not letting other people dictate how you feel about yourself, loving yourself throughout it. Like, it just feels like a big lesson there. But I want to know about the parents. Spirit, what does Safa need to know about their parents after they move out? Spirit, what does Safa need to know about their parents after they move out? Woo. Thank you for being here, Spirit. Kim, I would love to give you a reading. It's a $15 donation. Thank you, Carly, so much. But I would love to give that reading to you. Just go ahead and submit that donation. But Spirit, what does Safa need to know about their parents when they move out? I feel like it's a lot of phone conversations. It's weird in my mind's eye here. I see the landline phone, which is not what you're going to use. I'm sure that's not what you're going to use. But I do see a landline phone. But I do feel like there's going to be a lot of conversations through the phone more than anything else. And I feel a lot more power with the phone because I can choose to respond. If they text me, I can choose to respond in my own time or not respond at all. Aaron, thank you so much for the tiny diny. I also feel freedom in the fact that I can hang up the phone. They call me on the phone and they're talking to me and they're being an asshole to me. I can hang up the phone. Like, it just makes me feel like I have an upper leg. But we do have success here, the 3 of Wands. 3 of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Yes, because speaking in person doesn't help me, right? It's like I can't escape in person, but on the phone, I can either choose to respond or not respond or respond at a later time, or I can choose to hang up the phone or not answer the phone. But success is here. I do feel like for whatever reason, this is going to strengthen your bond with them. That's just how it feels. It just feels like it's going to end up strengthening your bond. Having this time away is going to allow you to fill your cup, because this is how you are right now. Like not scared, but also not feeling confident in the home, not feeling seen, maybe nervous in the home or anxious in the home, but you're going to be able to fill your cup. All right. You letting this go, you letting this situation with your parents go and not affect you is huge, because of course, who wouldn't it affect? It'd affect anybody. It's a lot. So there is something here that's saying, I'm going to let go of this connection. I'm going to concentrate on me and how I fill my cup, and how my cup is exactly how I want. It's the level I want it. It's the flavor I want. It's exactly how I want to live my life without having to worry about if I'm embarrassing my parents, or if I am shaming my parents, or if I am reflecting on them poorly. I'm not going to care about that anymore, because I'm really going to focus on me and what it is that I want. Again, we're going to focus in on me and what I want. Now, Salem is not physically here, but you get the Queen of Wands a lot. You get it a lot here, Safa. So this is luck on your side. For those of you who don't know, I have a black cat. His name is Salem Binks. He's a lucky cat. All black cats are lucky. It's the superstitions that's saying it's not, which is a lie. It's just made to disempower people. Okay, black cats are lucky ass animals. How can royal animals not be lucky? But anyways, you have transformation in you. You have this magnetism in you. She's magnetized to people. Like, people just gravitate towards her. She knows she's a light in the darkness. She brings a lot in. Black cat, black cat, black cat. Hell yeah, Carly. And then we have the Five of Swords. The Five of Swords is the card of taking your power back. Your parents will no longer have an authority over you, will no longer be able to tell you that what you can or cannot do, or how you're being perceived when you do or do not do something. You are absolutely here to say, I am taking my power back. I am going to elevate myself. I am going to trust in the process. I'm going to trust in my ideas, my thoughts, everything like that. And I'm going to be able to be very, very successful here. So I do think that this is very beneficial. I think this is something that's going to really allow you to be fully yourself without having to worry about, literally worry, where are you? Worry about what anyone else thinks about them. Anybody, friends, family, it doesn't matter. Cut off those friends now. I would, because when you have your time to come into your career and what you're doing, they're going to be like, oh, I know Safa, we're friends. And then you can be like, no, we were not friends. By the end of that time I left, we weren't friends. Because they're going to try to use your name to get them places. Don't let them. Don't let them, friend. All right. I hope that helps. I hope that gives you clarity. I hope it gives you insight. Thank you so much, Safa, for being here, for being a paid subscriber on the Clock app. I really appreciate you so much. And I really hope this helped give you clarity. I hope it gave you insight. And you're very welcome. Safa said, thank you. You're very, very, very welcome, my friend. All right, guys, don't forget to tap that screen and like the live here. But Carly, we're going to get your freebie here for you for being a paid subscriber. And we'll also get your 6-minute reading here for you as well. Safa, your timestamp is I'm going to say 1:25, 1 hour, 25 minutes, something around there, maybe 1 hour, 24 minutes. So if you ever want to watch that again, feel free to do so. All right, Carly, we're going to do your general first, and then we'll do your donated reading here for 6 minutes for being a paid subscriber. If you are a paid subscriber, you get daily free readings anytime I am live, and you also get a 6-minute reading instead of a 5-minute reading anytime you donate $15 or more. All righty, so for Carly. And guys, after Carly, we don't have anyone else. So if you want to get on the list, $15 donation for a 5-minute reading. Linktree link in the profile. Spirit, what does Carly need to know? Spirit, what does Carly need to know? Spirit, what does Carly need to know? Carly, girl, I got hot. Got hot with you. Woo! Let's see what's going on. I want to do one more shuffle, then we're going to pull the cards. All right. Woo! She's my favorite. She's my favorite card. So Carly, you got death. Death is all about death and rebirth, letting go of the things that are not serving you so that you can bring in what's meant for you, what belongs to you, what is for you. We have the sun imagery here. The sun is the most perceived positive sign you can have in tarot. In between the two towers, which traditionally is the moon card. The moon card traditionally has two towers in it. That's saying whatever is coming in, whatever the unknown, the unseen circumstances that has caused your growth and your evolution and your wisdom, you're getting past that. You're letting that go. You gained the wisdom, you gained the insight, you gained everything you needed to so that you can let it go, so that you can move on to what belongs to you, what's meant for you. Wow. Don't let your past dictate your future, because what that past does is it elevates you. Okay, it elevates you. Don't let your past dictate your future. You're called to look behind you to see what these cards are, to bring you back to life here. Okay, so whatever's going on, this is part of your journey. This is part of what's meant for you. All right, especially when you have judgment, the calling card, the leveling up card, saying like, yes, heal from the past. Don't focus here. Know that you were supposed to go through this so you could level up, so that you could let go of whatever you needed to, so that you could transform, so that you could level up. Okay, so Carly, whatever that is, you're meant to go through it. No matter how hard it is or how easy it is, you're meant to go through it. All right, Carly, what is the topic or a type of reading we are doing for you for your paid donated reading? Thank you so much for sending in your donation. And guys, again, after Carly's donated reading, which is right now, we don't have anyone else. So if you want a reading, if you're looking for clarity or insight with a subject matter, that's a psychic reading. If you're looking for connection with somebody who's passed away into the spiritual realm, that is mediumship. And if you're wanting to know more about yourself through the lens of human design, that's human design. It's a chart reading. It's amazing. We just did one today for our friend Yaneli, and it was fabulous and amazing. And I love to give that reading. It's literally my favorite reading to give. She has been sending hints she is around. I think I missed something here, Carly. So I do think this might be mediumship. That's what that sounds like to me. So you can help me connect with my grandma. Yes, that worked. That worked. That's very interesting, because that's never worked before. So it did show me the filtered comment that you pinned. That's amazing. Okay, so let's get in contact with Carly's grandma. So I'm just getting connection here. Grandma Laura, okay. Spirit. This is for Grandma Laura. I'm sorry, for Carly. We are getting in connection with Grandma Lori. Getting in connection with Grandma Lori. Getting in connection with Grandma Lori. I love grandmas. I love grandmas so much. Oh, yes. I'm just a girl. Carly's correct. It's $15. No, you would be next after this reading right here. Like there's only a 6-minute wait, because it's a 6-minute reading for Carly, who's a paid subscriber, who gets 6 minutes for being a subscriber, but you'll get a 5-minute reading. Okay. Oh my gosh. She just has this beautiful energy around her. She feels like somebody who's always lifting me up when I'm down. She always feel like she's on my side. Like I feel like she makes me feel like she really thought you could do anything in this world. There's something here with being proud that you're your own boss and that you do your own work, like you are an entrepreneur. She really, I feel like she's impressed with it. Like it impresses her socks off is what I hear. Like it impresses my socks off. Like just how capable you are, how able you are. She just feels very, very, very much like impressed with you. I feel like she's been sending you birds. That's what I'm getting. Specifically cardinals. So I feel like you've been getting a lot of cardinal signs. Either you're actually seeing cardinals, or you're seeing them while you're scrolling, or they're just coming into you in some way. But she makes me feel like cardinals, but also doves. Not like the white peace doves. Nina, I got you. Thank you so much. But the brown doves. Yes, yesterday when the kids were playing. Yeah, I definitely feel like that was her for sure. Um, she just wants to let you know, like, you are, like, it just makes me feel like, and Ladybug. Oh, don't tell me too much. Remember, it's supposed to come in on its own. But thank you for letting me know. But with signs and stuff like that, I want Spirit to let us know so that we, get that confirmation. But cardinals to me feel like it's the main one. Like, cardinals are the main one. Almost like she's choosing these flying animals and insects because she's flying free. Your Nina, I got you, darling. Because she's flying free, she's flying high. Like, she makes me feel like she's done, like, going through the school that we all have to go through. Once we get up there into the spiritual realm, like, she's did her life recap. She realizes, everything in her life and what it was meant for and why she did what she did and the unexplainable and all this stuff. She makes me feel like she's rejuvenated here. And I feel like that's why she's giving you all these signs, because she's here to help you. Like, she's learned her lessons so she can help you along the way. So I definitely would keep looking for these signs for her, especially if you're ever lost or confused, because it makes me feel like she's going to help you get out of that confusion. Cigarettes keep coming in for her. So I don't know if she was a former smoker or if she smoked until the day she died. But smoking comes in here for her. Specifically, cigarette smoking. I feel like this was her vice. I don't think this is a sign by any means. It's just something she's showing me for evidence here. What do we want to tell Carly, though, more so about any messages you want to give her, anything you want to say to her? I feel like your grandma's radical. I don't know if she's radical when she was here or she's radical now, but there's something here about independence, and also about how, like, you don't need any man to secure you or make you feel like you have it. Like, yes, a man is nice, a partner is nice. It always is. It's never, unless you have a terrible partner, then, it is as it is. It's not a good time. But I don't feel like that for you. I feel like really embracing your independence, really knowing you don't need a man, you can only want a man, or wanting is more powerful than a need. But it's almost like she doesn't even want you to bother with it. Like, it's just almost like it's a waste of time. Like, men are a waste of time for you. So I would put your energy elsewhere when it comes to that, okay? Let anything come in naturally for you, but don't make it a priority at all. Don't make it a priority. Almost like your grandma's like, I feel like your grandma was married to your grandfather, but your grandfather makes me feel like he passed away before her. And you can confirm or deny if this is accurate. But she makes me feel like she never remarried. She never dated again. She really stayed single. And I feel like she really loved the single life. There was less stress in her life. There was less, like, issues going on in her life. So that makes me feel like that's what she wants for you. Like, don't worry about it. You already have your kids. You don't need this person dragging you down. She makes me feel very colorful right now, like really colorful. Like, she's not afraid to shine. She's not afraid to wear bold colors. She's not afraid to be seen and to be heard. Like, she wants you to take up space. Take up space. Like, she wants you to be noticeable. She wants you to say, like, I am the light of my own life. I can create joy through color therapy. Like, get colors going. So if you're somebody like me who constantly wears black all the time, I would definitely start wearing more colors. Especially if you know, like, what season you are, I would start wearing those colors. Be bold about your color choices. Don't shy away. Like, be bold. Be big. Like, that's what she's making me feel like. My grandfather did her wrong. That's why she feels free away from him. She's like, when he passed away, I was able to be free, never dated again, never wanted to date again. I'm free from him, is what she was saying before. But don't be afraid to take up space. Don't be afraid to be uniquely you. Don't be afraid to be bold. Okay, he is still alive. Interesting, because she's like she made me feel like he passed away first, but she could have metaphorically killed him off in her head. But she's away from him now. She feels much more free. So she's like, don't fuck with men. She's like, don't fuck with them. That's basically her biggest message for you. Facts, LOL. Because she makes me feel like she either stopped caring about him, stopped really worrying about him. But there's something like maybe it's a metaphorical death. I don't know. But she makes me feel like she passed away after him. But he's still alive. So don't know what that was about. But I do hope that helps, Carly. I hope that gives you clarity. Yes, she still loved him. It's just something there that she's just like, he's not worth it. I'm so sorry, Grandpa. But she's just like, men aren't worth it. It's not worth it. But take that as you will, my love. But my heart goes out to you. Thank you so much for your donation. I'm so sorry for the passing of your grandma. My heart goes out to you, love. And I do hope this helped give you some clarity or some comfort in some way. You got this, Carly. You got this, my love. All right. So we are going to move on now to Nina. Nina, thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much. I was pregnant when she passed. Oh, well, just know she knows your kids. Your kids may not know her, but she knows your kids. They all do. All the people who passed away, they know your kids, even if they met them or not in the physical. Like, they know them. The only thing is your kids. That's the thing, is like your kids aren't going to know them until they pass away, and they meet them whenever their time is to pass, because that's the only guarantee we have, is that we are eventually going to die one day. But Nina, let me know that you're here. Let me know who we're trying to get in contact with. So I do because you're new here, Nina, I do a direct connection. So I do ask what the relationship to the person is. Is it your mom, dad, grandma, grandpa, brother, sister, aunt, uncle, etc.? If they don't have a traditional relationship with you, give me their first name only, nothing more, nothing less. Okay, nothing more, nothing less. It's my grandma. Okay, perfect. Let's go ahead and get in connection with Nina's grandma. But guys, if you are interested in a reading, we have nobody after Nina, so it's a $15 donation. Linktree link in the profile, Venmo, PayPal, or my website, humandesignwithmelody.com. I'm sure there's mediums that do pro bono. I know a famous medium does pro bono work all the time. What is his name? Henry, something Henry. Oh God, what's his name? He's so famous and he's so good at what he does. Something Henry, Tyler Henry. It's Tyler Henry. He does pro bono work. I don't know any mediums myself that does pro bono mediumship works, because we do need an energetic exchange with this type of reading, because we're giving a lot of energy into these readings. Like, the mediumship readings are much more energetic than the psychic readings. So that's why you're getting a lot of mediums that are asking for that energetic exchange, because it's a lot of energy to do this work. But yeah, Tyler Henry, he's famous. I don't know how he does it. You'll have to look it up and see how he chooses who he chooses. But you can look him up. All right, this is for Nina. Nina. You're welcome, Jeremy. Spirit, we're getting in contact with Nina's grandma. Nina's grandma. I do have a shorter lady here. She's probably about 5'1", 5'2". Hi, Aisha. But she does feel like she made it to old age. So I don't think your grandmother died young. She makes me feel like she got to her old age. She makes me feel like she died a natural death. Whether she died of cancer, but it feels like it was her time. It feels like it was how she was meant to pass away. So it feels very natural, her passing. I don't feel like she was in a lot of pain. And you can confirm or deny if this makes any sense or if it doesn't make sense. It's a $15 donation for a 5-minute reading. You can go ahead and go to the link tree here to submit your donation. But Nina, let me know if that makes sense. Yes, this makes sense. No, this doesn't. Nothing more, nothing less. I just want you to know if I just want to know if this makes sense for her. But she's short, she grow old, she makes me feel like she died naturally. She makes me feel like she wasn't in much pain on her passing. It kind of makes me feel like her passing was kind of a beautiful experience for her. Because I feel like with her passing, she had a lot of people come up to her. A lot of people let her know how much she was loved, how much they appreciated her. I feel like she got to see family members before her passing. I feel like people were there upon her passing. And that to me just makes me feel like really full in the heart and really seen and really, really loved and understood. So I do feel like her death was a little mysterious to our family. Interesting. It does feel natural to me for whatever reason, but she makes me feel like people are around her on her passing, like telling her like they cared about her. But however the mystery is, whatever that mystery is, it feels like that's exactly how she was meant to go. It was natural. Okay. It just feels like it was her ending. Like she was meant to pass away on that day, and that's the day she passed. I feel like she has a big family. Like you're part of a big family. And there's a lot of like different moving parts in this family, but I feel like she was very involved with the family, like very, very, I don't get names, Nina. I'll do my best, but I don't normally get names. I'm not that one that gets names, unfortunately. If you want somebody who gets names really well, Alyssa, the musical medium. Alyssa, the musical medium. She gets names. She gets all of that. She's so good. She is somebody I practice with as well, but it's just something I don't get. Usually when I get a name, and I did pause your reading for this. I'm not charging you for this. But usually when I get a name, it's usually an alive person, but I will try. I will absolutely try for you, but I'm going to let you know it's not my forte. So let's see. Grandma, what's your name? I immediately heard the name Elizabeth. So you can confirm or deny if that's her name, but I got the name Elizabeth. Again, I typically get alive people's names, not typically dead people's names. I don't know why. But mostly I get feelings in the body. I hear and I see, but yeah, I heard Elizabeth, but I'm not going to put any stock into it, unfortunately. But we're going to go back to the feelings I have here. Because she makes me feel like she's very like involved, very present. So like birthdays, she was always there. Holidays, she was always there. Like, and I feel like she always gave like the best gifts as well. Like she was able to give like whatever gifts that you wanted and like really cherish those gifts, even funny gifts. She makes me feel like she was a little bit funny. Like maybe she gave you an inside joke type of gift before. Like what's coming in is my grandma giving me a bag of popcorn for Christmas one year. It was more than just a bag of popcorn. It was in there. But she gave that to me as like an inside joke gift to me. So she just makes me feel like she was with it. She was cool. She was hip. I feel like people loved her. I feel like even your friends were like, your grandma's so cute. I can't stand it. Like, I feel like people would always comment on how adorable she was. Yeah, random stuff. For my wedding, she gave me a lamp from her basement. Random stuff. Oh, that's so funny. She's so funny. She's like, yeah, I wasn't going to use it anymore. Why not recycle it into our old home? It gave me much light. That's how she makes me feel. Let's see what else is going on here. She makes me feel like she was stubborn. And I feel like you also got that inheritance of stubbornness. So I do feel like that is something that you and her both share. And I don't feel like you fought with your grandma a lot, but I do feel like when there was misunderstandings or arguments, that it was like stubborn. Like you couldn't get through to each other on those moments. But I feel like she makes me feel like she wouldn't fight very hard. She makes me feel like, ugh. And then she would drop it, but she wouldn't like change her mind. She would like just drop it, not change her mind. Almost like it was unproductive. God, she makes me feel, she goes, yes. She makes me feel like she absolutely was oh my gosh, she just makes me feel so big, like a big presence in your life. You must have been very close with her because she just makes me feel like she's a big presence in your life. Like she was somebody who really helped raise you and create you to be the person you are today. I don't think she raised you like a one-on-one like she raised me, like she was my mom, grandma, but she makes me feel like she like definitely had a hand in your raising. She was so important to me. Oh, I just love her. I love her energy. I just love her. Um, I'm going to assume Elizabeth is not her name. Is Elizabeth somebody alive to you? Somebody you know? I got to know because Elizabeth came in immediately. I just suck with names. I wish I didn't. It honestly makes me feel like I want to actually do a course. Her name is Carla. Okay. I knew. I was like, it's like Elizabeth came in, but it's not right. I know it's not. It never is. But does she have a message for me? Our timer did go off, but I'm not worried about it. Let's see what's going on here. I just keep hearing, don't, and it's almost like it's like the same with Carly's grandma. Like, don't be afraid to be yourself. Don't be afraid to be yourself. Don't be afraid to be big and take up space. That comes in again here. But specifically, like, she also wants to know, I don't know if you're a mom or not, but she's saying, like, don't be that you're a good mom. Don't be so hard on yourself when it comes to like stuff with motherhood. If you're trying, if you have kids, if even if it's not something you want, like just wow, I am wow. So just don't be so hard. Don't be so hard on yourself. You don't know what you're doing. They don't know what they're doing. Nobody knows what they're doing. Just do what's right in that moment. That's all it is. It's a series of moments. And you have to do what you feel is right in those moments. Don't be hard on yourself about motherhood. Okay. Even today, oh wow. So she's telling you, especially if that happened today, if you were being mean to yourself about something, she's saying, don't. It's not worth it. It's not worth your time. You don't know what you're doing. They don't know what they're doing. Nobody knows what they're doing. Just do it in the moment. She only met her when she was in the hospital when she was sleeping. Oh, and precious. Oh, she probably was over the moon though. She didn't care if she was sleeping. She was like, look at my little great granddaughter. She makes me feel so like, she makes me feel in love with that baby. She really does. She makes me feel fully in love with that baby. But I do hope that helps, Nina. I hope that gives you clarity. I hope it gives you insight. Thank you so much for your donation. I'm sorry I couldn't get her name. I'm going to work on it. I've never taken a class, to be honest with you, with my gifts. They just came in naturally, and I just started getting all these messages, so I started going live. So it makes me feel like I do want to take a class here to like really hone in, but I just don't know if that is part of my gift or not. I can do amazing things, I think, but names is hard. She goes, it's okay. Thank you so much. Hi, Bianca. Welcome in. All right, guys. So I do hope that helped. I hope that gave you clarity. I hope it gave you insight. I hope it gave you comfort in some way. Your grandma feels like a really, really, really amazing person. Oh, thank you, Spirit. Oh, Spirit makes me burp, by the way, Nina. That burp was for you. That burp was for you, darling. All right. So, guys, if you're interested in a reading, it's a $15 donation. Linktree link in the profile. Then go PayPal or my website, Human Design with Melody, is how you can submit your donation. Thank you for laughing with me here, Nina. Hi, Gloria. I'm doing well, Bianca. I hope you're doing well, too. Just another day I'm alive, doing some messages, getting some psychic readings going, mediumship readings, what we just did for our friend Nina, and human design readings, which is my favorite modality to give. Thank you, Nina, for following. And also do follow my friend Alyssa, Alyssa the Musical Medium. Yes, I'm only doing donated readings at this time. It's $15 for a 5-minute reading. She is in my friends list. We are a mutual here. Melissa the Musical Medium. So she's very, very, very talented as well. She will give you names. She does spirit led. I don't do spirit led because sometimes when I do spirit led, I'll get somebody who didn't pay for a reading and their loved one comes in before your loved one comes in. And I don't like that. So that's why I do a direct connection. But she does spirit led typically, and usually she just starts a live. She's like, okay, this is who I have here. Whose family member is this? And the person will be like, that connects with everything that I do. That like my like everything has to connect. All the scenarios she's saying, like how they pass, their name, their relation, like all this stuff. But you can pay to get a reading with her. She does private readings. I don't know her pricing. I can't give you a lowdown of it. I honestly don't know it. But you can check out her website. I'm sure it's on her in her link tree or in her profile. But she can get you names. She can get you names. She's so good. And yes, Bianca, you can get your freebie. Thank you for being a paid subscriber. All right. So this is for our friend Bianca. Spirit. What does Bianca need to know? No, thank you. No, thank you, she said. All right, what does Bianca need to know? What does our friend Bianca need to know? Last shuffle here, Spirit. What does our friend Bianca need to know? What's going on for her? Right here's the cut. All right, the 5 of Cups. Don't let your past dictate your future. All right. For whatever reason, I want to be like, just get over it. Like very funny, like, but not that I'm taking that seriously. It's just like one of those things, like, yes, it fell, yes, it all spilt out, yes, all the nutrients is now absorbed into the sand. No, you can't put it back into your cup. But what's behind you is 2 cups here that have that milk, that nutrients, that water, that wine, whatever it is that you're wanting to drink. And it's going to lead you to this bridge. You're going to cross this bridge. You're going to get back to what you need to. Don't let your emotions dictate what is happening, especially your emotions about the past. Ooh. Yeah, girl, move forward. Move forward, because we have the King of Pentacles and the 10 of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles is the card of Taurus. He could be also a Capricorn or a Virgo, sun sign, rising sign, or moon sign. But he is very, very good with his money. He keeps his eyes on his money. He keeps paying attention to it. I actually got this card earlier for our collective before I went live. So it's a card of stability, stable money, stable income, stable things coming in, stable material goods, housing, things like that. And then, of course, we have a house here. We have a family here. We have a family unit here. Like, this is all beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Don't let your past dictate your future, because your future is going to be very secure, financially secure. So if there's something going on with a job, maybe you lost a job, you have the skill set that you need to get the next job. All right. Because that's what kind of makes me feel like here, like something is going on with work, but the next thing is going to bring you stability and everything that you need. All righty, guys. So we are waiting on our next donation. So if you're interested in a reading, it's a $15 donation. Linktree link in the profile, Venmo, PayPal, or my website, Human Design with Melody. You're very, very, very welcome, Bianca. HumanDesignWithMelody.com. You can go right from there and get your donations in. Just want to make sure that I didn't miss anybody. Nope, didn't miss anybody. Sometimes I close my eyes and a message will come in. Not a message, but a notification will come in that somebody donated and my eyes are closed and I don't see it. But while we're waiting for the next donation, I am quickly going to pause the live. Maybe I won't, because I don't pause it here on YouTube. But I'm just going to quickly run to the bathroom super quick. I got to pee. And I'll be right back. But anyone else who wants a reading, it's available. There is no wait at this time. No wait. know if you guys saw Winnie jump through the window, but that's my cat, Winnie. We got 4 cats in this house. And he's the only one who's coming. Do you want to come say hi to everybody? You come say hi to the internet? Yeah, you do? Oh, my goodness. Well, come here. Oh, come here, little Win. Ah, this is Winnie. Winston is his legal name. He goes by Winnebago. Winston. And, of course, Winnie. That's his main name. His main name is Winnie. He had a little bit of stuff in his eyes. Aww. You want me to get your stuff in your eyes? I can get that for you. Little baby Winnie. Hold on, baby. Let me get it. Good boy. Okay, let me get one more. You gotta look good on the internet. You gotta get these crusties out your eyes. Everyone saying hi. Hello. Let me get it. I know you don't like it. I know. There you go. All done. We got it. We got those crusties out of your eyes, buddy. All right. Okay, bye. Oh, thanks. Thanks for that. That SWAT. No, get off the keyboard. Silly baby. Silly guy. Wait, you want to get on my... You can get on my lap if you like. Yeah, sure. You want let me get closer to you? Okay. Cats, man. Anyway, so let me just double check while I went to the bathroom just to make sure nothing else came through. I don't think it did, but just making sure. Okay, nothing else came through. No problem. So, guys, if you're interested in a reading, we're doing readings here live today on air. So go ahead and get your donations in now. It's a $15 donation. Linktree link in the profile. Bianca says, "Hey, I have an orange kitty." There's no orange guys in our house. Lily. Tiger Lily is her full name, but Lily's our resident girl. She's the only girl in the house other than me. And she has some orange in her. She's like a tabby calico. She's very gorgeous. If she comes in, I'll show you her, but she and the other cats don't necessarily get along the best, unfortunately. So she does come in here from time to time, but if she sees one of my boys, she's like, "Fuck you." She won't come in. She's like, "No, thank you, bro. Don't want your insight here. I don't want to hang out with you." But that's cats for you. That's cats for you. Alrighty, my friends. If you guys could help me out, I would really appreciate it if you could tap that screen. Once we get to 10,000 likes, we are going to do a collective. I'm actually quite surprised we only have 3,000 likes. I've been on for over 2 hours. But that's okay. That's no big deal. But if you guys do want a collective reading going, go ahead and tap that screen. Go ahead and get those likes up to 10,000 likes here, and we will do a collective reading for everyone. But in the meantime, while we're waiting on that, go ahead and get your donation in of $15. Linktree link in the profile, Venmo, PayPal, or my website, humandesignwithmelody.com. That is how you can get on the list. That's how you can get your reading right here, right now. You'll get a 5-minute reading for your $15 donation. I do psychic readings, mediumship readings, and human design readings. That is what we offer here. Thank you guys for liking the live. We're making some moves. We're making some money moves. If I see you, I don't speak. That means I don't fuck with you. Sorry, I got those vocal stems. I got plenty of vocal stems. If you hang out long enough, you'll hear a lot of them. Alrighty, guys. Well, thank you so much for liking the live. Thank you. Let's get us up to 10,000 likes. 10,000 likes, we're going to do a collective reading. But if you want your own reading right now, again, we have an opening. There is no wait on the list. Linktree link in the profile. Yes, Kelly, let's do your freebie. Let's get your daily going for you, Kelly. This is for our friend Kelly. Whew. Also, TikTok hasn't been glitching lately. That's what I'm hearing. There has been filtering going on, but it looks like we resolved the glitching issue, which was a me issue, not a TikTok issue. It was literally had to replace the internet cable because squirrels ate it. Love a squirrel, but also fuck you, squirrel. All right. Spirit, what does Kelly need to know? Spirit, what does Kelly need to know? Spirit, what does our friend Kelly need to know? What's going on for Kelly? One more? Heard. All right, so we are in a transition. The Six of Swords is here. Six of Swords is the card of transition. So we're getting out of really rocky waters into clean, crystalline waters, into new land, aho. So we have a lot going on here that is really taking us forward into the next steps here. Ooh. Interesting. So the Four of Pentacles is known as the miser card. Like you're keeping everything close to the chest when really you should be more open, more fluid, more things like that. And then we have the Nine of Swords, which is the I can't sleep at night. I'm so anxious. My mind won't shut off. I don't know what to do. I don't feel comfortable here. So there's something here that is basically asking you to grow. So the Four of Pentacles is saying like, yep, I need to let go of what my expectations are so that I can actually achieve what it is that I want, what the actual end game of what I want is. And then we have the Nine of Swords again, which is saying like, I don't feel well. I don't feel like this is happening, but you are going to go back to the drawing board. Okay. You're going to go back to the drawing board. You're going to get to the work that's worth it. You're going to put yourself into alignment. Like things are going to work. All right. So don't put all your eggs, especially if it's about work in general. If it's about work in general. So if it's one of those things that it's like work is tough, know that you are going to be getting yourself into alignment. You may need to go back to that drawing board. I feel like this is a repeat message. I feel like you got this yesterday. Did I say this to you yesterday? Let me know in the comments. But yeah, things are gonna improve. It's gonna be tough for a while, but things are going to improve. So I feel like you got that message yesterday. Interesting. If it wasn't yesterday, it was probably the day before. But I think you were here yesterday. I think I gave you a reading yesterday. So interesting. Right there. Alrighty, guys. Welcome in. If you're interested in a reading, we're doing readings right now. It's a $15 donation. Linktree link in the profile. Venmo, PayPal, or my website, humandesignwithmelody.com. That is how you can get on the list to get your reading. I don't know what's going on. Thank you, B, for Brittany. I was said Brittany. Bianca, thank you so much for the heart me. I don't know what's been going on lately. I don't know. I definitely feel like I'm shadow banned. I definitely feel like that because every time that you make a video and then you go live, your video is supposed to get a lot of traction and a lot of views. People are supposed to come in. Nobody has been. Like I have gotten new people, but like I don't know what's happening here. I don't know what's going on with it. It's very, very disappointing when you put work into making a video, even though it's literally just like one shot and I just edit it between me like setting down. Oh, I think you were being filtered, Kelly. I think because I only saw also TT hasn't been glitching lately. That's the last thing I saw. But from the time like I put my T down and then put the card to the phone, I edit that like so you don't see me like, but it's all one take. But like I still put time and effort into it, so it just sucks that it doesn't go anywhere. But yes, I think I got the same thing yesterday. I think you did. I think you specifically got the Eight of Pentacles yesterday. Thank you so much. It's my Snoopy mug. I have a lot of mugs, and you'll be able to see them more and more as I unpack because I just moved into this house. I've been living here since February, but I officially moved in on April 30th. Yes, Woodstock forever. So all of my stuff is literally downstairs. So I don't know where my kitchen stuff is yet, but as soon as we like unbox the kitchen stuff, I'm going to show you all my mugs. I got so many mugs. I love mugs. I love them. Hi, Sarah. Welcome in. Thanks for being here. And anyone who's interested, I'm doing psychic readings right now. I do psychic readings, mediumship readings, human design readings, which are my favorite readings to do. So if you are interested in a reading, it is a $15 donation for a 5-minute reading. Linktree link is in the profile, Venmo, PayPal, or my website, humandesignwithmelody.com. That is how you can submit your $15 donation to receive your 5-minute reading of your choice. So whatever it is that you're looking to get clarity or insight on, get that $15 in, let me know, and we'll pull some cards on it. If you want a connection to anyone who's passed away, I do mediumship as well, and then I also do human design. TikTok algorithm is weird. I haven't been able to break through it either. It's just, it's just disappointing because at some points it looks like the algorithm was really like liking me. And this was like back in 21, I think it was, like algorithms seemed to really like me. And then after I honestly, I think it's to punish me. I think that's what it is, because they want people who are posting like 3 times a day. They want you to post 3 times a day. They want you to constantly be on this app, constantly be posting, constantly be engaging. And honestly, I am constantly on the app. I'm chronically online. But it's not, I don't post a lot because I don't feel inspired. I'm not just going to post, right? Like I post my content. I post what I like, do my readings and stuff like that. But I don't know. TikTok seems to be weird. I don't know if it's meant for me anymore, honestly. I'm still waiting on the Neptune app coming in. Apparently it's going to start in June now. I don't know. But they did say springtime, so June is the end of spring. So curious for medium if you have if you have a feeling, the relative feeling, or do you hear or visualize? Oh yeah, May. It's how I do my readings. Thank you for asking. So what I do is I do a direct connection. So when I'm one-on-one, I do spirit led, because when I'm one-on-one, it's going to be your family, it's going to be your ancestry. I'm not worried about other people who didn't pay for a reading coming in because they're not there, right? So my gifts are clairsentience, so I feel in the body. I'm clairaudient in my right, in my right ear only. And then I have clairvoyance, so I can see. Okay, so when I get spirit, I mostly feel in the body. That's my biggest gift, is the feel in my body. The second biggest gift I have is my clairvoyance, and then it's my clairaudience. I need to develop my clairaudience a little bit better. I don't get names, unfortunately. I really think I want to I think I do want to go to school or something, go to a class on it. And see if I can really develop that better, because I've done everything on my own. Everything that I do here, everything I've learned completely by myself. So maybe having somebody help me along the way, get me to maybe seeing what I'm missing to get that. So I feel in the body, so I can feel how people pass away. I do feel how their relations, but because I do a direct reading here on TikTok, I'm going to ask you, who do you want to get in connection with? Is it your mom? Is it your dad, your brother, your sister, your grandma, your grandpa, your aunt, your uncle, etc., whatever it is, whatever family member it is. If they do not have a traditional relationship with you like that, then I am going to ask you, what is their first name? Only, nothing more, nothing less. I don't want any information at all. I should be giving you evidence that this is the person. The only thing I ask is, who are we trying to get in contact with? Otherwise, I want no information, because I literally just want spirit to come down and let me feel, see, hear, however that spirit specifically is communicating with me. But that is how I get my messages. That's how I get my mediumship going. It's a $15 donation for a 5-minute reading. So it's Linktree link is in the profile. Click my picture again, and then you'll go to my profile. It's right there. You'll click on that Linktree link. Venmo, PayPal, or my website is how you can do that. Bianca says, do you have any tips for developing clairaudience? I have a great sentience, but audience is lacking. Woo! Thank you, Spirit, for being here. Honestly, I don't. I don't have any good tips for it. Simply because when I just meditate, right? It's all about meditation. It's all about connection. It's all about having that connection, having that faith that you are being connected, and then just translating whatever comes through. My clairaudience, I don't know how to develop it more than it is. That's why I'm thinking maybe I do need a class. Maybe I do need a little bit more of assistance to develop me even further. Because I know I have all this power inside of me. I just don't know if I'm utilizing it correctly, because again, I learned it all on my own. But with clairaudience specifically, is I hear my own voice. I hear my own narrator in my own head saying things. It's not another voice. It's not another entity. It's literally my narrator talking to me. And I hear it. And then I'll say, okay, this is what I heard. So that's all it really is. So if you're connected, if you are meditating and you are connected to the 3D and the 5D, because you have to be connected to both. Okay, that's how it works. We live in the 3D. We visit the 5D. So that's how this works. So if you're connected here and connected there, and you start to hear like your narrator repeat things, like that's how I did mine. Like I didn't always believe it at first. I'm like, okay, I'm just thinking a thought, but it kept coming in. That thought kept coming in. That thought kept coming in. And if they come in at least 3 times, I know it's intuition. It's not because I keep shooing it away. I'm like, I don't want to think about that. Da, da, da. And then it comes back in. So that's how I developed it. I don't think it's my strongest development. Why pay for psychic readings when you can get your own tarot deck? I never understood. Because mediumship and why pay for psychic readings? I mean, other people don't know how to read the cards. The cards are complicated. I mean, tell me what this card is. And I'm not trying to like challenge you. I'm just saying like, if you don't know tarot, I mean, can you tell me what this card is? I know. So you know tarot? Or do you know what the card is? Because you can read it in several different ways. You can read it literally by the picture. It's abundant. It can bring abundance. Yeah, it can bring abundance. But this card is more of gifts, right? Gifts coming in. It could be a gift of money, could be abundance coming your way, sure. But this is more like your karmic gifts, your rewards are coming in. That's what this is. It's not, this card is not specifically a card of balance. This card is, again, a karmic reward coming in. That's what this card is. So people can misinterpret the cards really easily, right? Or they can, and reading for yourself is extremely hard there, Jeremy. It really is. Because we form our own biases. We're humans, right? All humans. I'm not a human, right? I am absolutely human. And so I form my own biases. When I form my own biases, I start to read the cards the way I want to read them. When you have a third party that has no stake in the game, who doesn't really care what's going on in your life, they just come in to help you get clarity or insight, then you're getting somebody who's reading the cards exactly how they are. There's no other like thing in your head saying, okay, well, I want this to happen. This is saying that's going to happen. And it's not saying that, that's what happens. That's why paying for a reader is beneficial sometimes. I'm a reader and I do read for myself, but I'll still pay for a reading. Absolutely, I'll still pay for a reading because I form my own biases. I'm a human being. That's what we do. It's a natural thing humans do. And so I want to make sure that I'm reading the cards the way that they are and not the way I want them to be. I don't understand what you're asking why for. Or why two? Like what? I don't understand your question of why, I guess. Lisa, thank you for coming in. Thanks for being here. Uh-oh, you're an 01. That makes me feel like you could be. I'm going to block you, Lisa, because you look like you're a scam account. I'm sorry if you're not. Why do priests charge money to bless a house? I'm not Catholic. I don't know. They do charge money for spirits. Oh, you paid me? Why do they charge money for spirit services? Because it's an energetic exchange. You need an energetic exchange. You expect me to give my energy, my time, my focus to just do it for free? Do you go to work for free? Do you think you should work for free? If you do, I mean, that's on you. I mean, it is as it is, but I don't work for free. All right, Jess, are you okay? Yeah, I see you. Jessica, would you like me to call you May or would you like to it's like a 3-part question. We'll see, but spirit dies. Spirit doesn't die. What are you talking about? But spirit does. That's what you meant. Spirit does what? Spirit charges money? Spirit doesn't need money. Spirit is the energy. Getting spirit into you and interpreting what spirit is saying, that's using a lot of human energy. That uses a lot of human energy. And that's what I'm accounting for. So I charge for my services because I don't work for free. I don't work for free and I need an energetic exchange to make up for the energy that I'm expelling when doing readings. So Jessica, what is your, perfect. Jessica, what type of reading are we doing? You're saying it's a 3-part reading, but I don't want you to give me a lot of information. And honestly, with 5 minutes, we may not have enough time to do like 3 parts. It's just simply a timing. We can try it. Absolutely. I'm not opposed to trying by any means. But I just want to be completely honest with you that we may not get to 3 subjects or 3 things here. 3 brief questions. No, not a blood offering. Are you trolling me? I'm confused here, Jeremy. Oh, you're trolling me. That's what it is. Hi, Wendy Sue. Welcome back, darling. Okay, so again, I don't know. Again, you may think they're brief, but Spirit may not think they're brief. We can try. We can absolutely try. I just can't guarantee that we can get through all 3. If you want to donate again, we can at least get like 10 minutes going, and then we can see things like that. But I can't guarantee I can get all 3. But what's the priority question? What's the main number 1 question? Are they happy with where I'm with my chosen partner? Why can't I sense them anymore? Are we doing mediumship right now? Is that what we're doing, my love? Is that what it is? Because you're sounding like we're doing mediumship. Okay, who are we getting in connection with? What's the relationship to the person, to you? Because again, I do a direct connection, right? But yeah, we can probably answer all those questions. I'm sure that will come through. Okay, mom. Mom is all I needed. Mom is all I needed. Okay, because she knows who she is. You only get one of those typically if you're blessed enough to have an extra, a bonus mom or, an extra parent. That's amazing. Okay, let's see what's going on. But do write your 3rd question as well. Okay, write that 3rd question as well. So we start off with evidence. So I should be able to give you the evidence that this is your mom. And it should make sense that it is your parent. I will ask, does this make sense? Does this resonate? It's the only questions any medium should ever ask you is, does this make sense? Do you understand? Things like that. Not anything else. Okay. Not anything else. So let's see what's going on. But I don't see that 3rd question. Just FYI, I think that 3rd question might have got filtered. But I do see question 1 and I do see question 2. Oh, there's 3. Does she think tarot is still unsafe or okay to reach out with her now? Okay. So we'll start off with evidence and then we'll ask your questions. I apologize before. I thought you were doing tarot before for whatever reason, even though you asked me about mediumship. My dumb human brain. That's why it's like, I don't know if we can get through 3 subjects, but yeah, these 2 questions should be fine to ask. There shouldn't be a problem at all. Hi, Geeka. Spirit, this reading is for Jessica. Jessica. Whew. Spirit, we're getting in contact with Jessica's mom. Whew. She makes me feel like she was really ill. I feel like I specifically think like this was cancer that took her. You can confirm or deny this in the comment section, but that's immediately what I get. I feel like it's metastasized everywhere. I feel like it's everywhere in my body. I feel like she tried to fight it really. It was cancer everywhere. It just feels like it literally is everywhere in my body. And I don't feel like she had a fighting chance with this. I think she did fight. I don't think she was ever meant to survive it. Okay. Unfortunately, I'm so sorry. Especially if you're a caretaker. Oh, it's so hard. I've lost many family members to cancer. Many. Before her sickness, though, because I feel like she was never somebody who was super well all the time. She might have been somebody who always had like a tummy ache or had a headache or like had these smaller illnesses come in. But But she also makes me feel like, especially when you were young, like when you were like a toddler. So I don't even know if you're going to remember this, but she makes me feel like she was bright and she was vibrant and that she was really like loving being a mom and she felt really in her element. She makes me feel like, ooh, it makes me feel like her last bout of cancer, like what Pat made her pass, was not her first bout with cancer. I feel like she kind of fought that for many years before her passing. She doesn't make me feel like she went suddenly. She makes me feel like she fought and she stayed around for a few years with battling cancer in and out. We cut out. What do you mean you cut out? The feed cut out, or you and your mom cut out, or cut out the cancer? I just want to make sure that you got the message before the feed. Okay. I paused you. Just FYI. So what I was saying is she makes me feel like when you were first born, like up into your toddler years, that she was bright and she was vibrant. Like she loved being a mom. She makes me feel like she was really in her element with being a mom. Like she really felt in her own like groove with being a mom. Like she loved it. And then she also makes me feel like her last bout of cancer was not her first bout of cancer. She makes me feel like she dealt with it for a couple years. So she might have had a cancer, survived it, then got cancer again. Like that's how she makes me feel like she had it multiple times is how she's making me feel. That was the messages that cut out here. So we're going to restart your timing. She says, yeah, she's confirming. So we got the confirmation that this is your mom. Let me ask her those questions here. First and foremost, are you happy with her chosen partner? With this partner, I feel apprehensive in the body. I feel like I don't think he's the worst partner. I don't know if he's a man or a woman, but they don't feel like the worst person in the world. But they also don't feel like they're always doing the right things that they should be doing. Whether they're not doing the chores of the house or they're not putting up to their half of the deal, because there's always a deal, always an agreement in a relationship, how a relationship should function. And she's just making me feel like they're not really putting in their end of the deal. She's saying like, it's your choice. Sounds like mom. She's also being like, it's your choice and who you want to be with. It's your choice. But know that you deserve the world. Like you deserve everything you want. And she doesn't want you to settle for less than that. Like I don't feel like she ever wanted you to settle, period. Like, so especially not settling for less than what you want in a relationship standard. So I don't think she dislikes your partner, but I think she thinks that you can do better than your partner. Sorry, partner. I don't know if you're listening. Sorry about that. Why can't you sense her anymore? With the sensing of her, it feels like when there's too much stress going on, because it feels like there could be some stressors going on here. If there's too much stress going on, we are not able to be open. So I think it's a you problem, us problem, if you will. So I can join you with that. But like if your mind's here, and this stress is here, and this stress is there, and that stress is there, and we are really consumed with our own stresses, it makes it really hard for our spirit team to get through that, to give us those messages so that we hear it. Yes, that makes so much sense. So once you start to recognize what your stressors are and recognize how to deal with those stressors in a very healthy way, that's when you're going to feel her again. And I feel like when you do feel her, it's going to be like almost like she punched you. Like all of her energy is going to be like, boom. Wow, mom, I feel you here. I feel you. There makes me feel like you have a sweater of hers. I don't know if it's something that you smell that has her scent on it, but there's something here that I just see is like a sweater that you're holding that you may be smelling. So you can confirm or deny that, but she goes, oh my God. But she's always there when you're doing that. She's always there. She's literally sitting beside you every time you do that. So I just think it's stress in your life that is preventing that from happening. And the last question was, does she think tarot is still unsafe or okay to reach out with her now? She's actually laughing about this. She's actually laughing about this. We almost got rid of everything, but I kept it after. Oh, wow, you kept it. Oh, that's so amazing. So she's recognizing that you do have it. She knows that you do have it. Also, I know the timer went off, but we're asking this question, but she's like laughing at this question because she knows that she was incorrect in life now about being stingy or thinking that this is the devil's work or something like that. Can I help you, sir? That's how you break your bowl. Don't break your bowl. But anyways, I'm so sorry. My cat distracted me. Cat's man. But yeah, she recognizes that it's not the tool of the devil, that it is the tool of spirit. So she's not afraid for you to use tarot. Tarot is going to be a way for you to open up your intuition. I feel like you're like me who, God damn it, you're like me who has the sense of feeling. Like you can feel spirit. Yes, but she liked palm reading and sensed spirits, but she told me not to use tarot in living. Very interesting. But no, she's laughing about it now. She's like, no, tarot is not the tool of the devil. It's not bad. You can absolutely use tarot. Because she's saying like the way tarot works, is that how she understood it in life? Like she's seeing it very clearly now. So if you want to get your own tarot deck, I would, because this is a way for you to open up. It's also a way for you to focus in on things that you want. Or not want, but things that you like to get your messages and to really open up your intuition, which I think is what you're wanting. But it's a great tool to use. But that's what it is. It's a tool. Just like your palm reading is a tool, just like mediumship readings is a tool for you to use as well. It's just a tool. And she understands that now. So I don't think she's afraid of it at all. I think she's laughing at herself for thinking it was scary or it was whatever she thought it was. You're very welcome. Let me help you, Winnie, but I hope that helps. I hope that gives you clarity, comfort in some way. I'm so sorry my cat is trying to break his bowl. There. It was literally 4 pieces of kibble. We're going to get you TREATSs in a minute, buddy. What time is it? In about 20 minutes, we'll get you some TREASs. Is it possible for a real... I don't know what a reel is. Ever to walk away from Coleman. Oh, this is a different person. I'm so sorry. I thought you were still my person. I just saw a comment and read it. I didn't read that it was a different person. So Crisp or K-Sip, not Crisp. Oh my gosh, I can't do anything today with my eyes or my reading skills. I don't read for people who I don't have consent for. I can read about you and your love life, but I cannot read or tap into other people without their consent. It's just morally not right, so I don't do that. But I can read about your love life and see what's going on there, if that is in connection with you or anything like that. If that comes in, But yeah, my readings are $15 for 5 minutes. Linktree link in the profile, Venmo, PayPal, or my website, humandesignwithmelody.com is how you can get on the list. All right, guys. So I am going to be on for only around about 15 more minutes. So go ahead and get your donations in now. I'm keeping my donations open for about 15 more minutes. Get the donations in now so you can get your reading right now. It's a $15 donation through Venmo, PayPal, or my website. Hi, Jensen. Linktree link in the profile, Venmo, PayPal, or my website. It's humandesignwithmelody.com. That's what I meant to say before. We do psychic readings, mediumship readings, and human design readings. You'll get a 5-minute reading. Yeah, you can get your sub reading for sure. Hi, Anderson. Let's go ahead and do Wendy Sue's freebie. When you are a paid subscriber, you get a daily free reading. You also get a 6-minute reading instead of a 5-minute reading anytime you donate $15 or more to the Linktree. Just got my second dog spayed, picking her up shortly. Oh, she's so cute. She's going to be so tired. She's going to be a tired girl. All right, let's see what's going on for our friend Wendy Sue. Wendy Sue. Spirit, what does Wendy Sue need to know? Spirit, what does Wendy Sue need to know? Spirit, what does Wendy Sue need to know? What's going on for our friend Wendy Sue? What's going on for our friend Wendy Sue? last one. Last shuffle here. All right, let's see what's going on. There? Okay. The abundance card in the deck. The 9 of Pentacles is the abundance card in the deck. This is very much the energy. I've planted a seed and now I'm reaping the rewards here. Okay. This is going to be something that's very positive for you. That's going to end up being very lucrative for you. Let's see what else is going on. There's a new job coming your way, a new job, a new line of income. Maybe you're starting your own career. Maybe you're starting your own thing. Maybe you're working from home. But there is a new thing coming in for you that has to do with work that you're going to work from home from. Almost like I prefer work from home for you. Like work from home is like everything. But there's something that's going to be abundant and growing and lucrative. But you're going to gain a lot of wisdom and insight. You're a beacon of light in the darkness here. But I do get like a new job that you're going to work from home from. So something that's going to be very like earthbound and things like that. So I do think things are going to pan out for you. I think your abundance is on the way. I think your abundance is on the way there, Wendy Sue. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for being a paid subscriber. And thank you for getting your daily reading. I hope it made sense. I hope it resonated. And I hope it helped. Mwah! I love you, Wendy Sue. Thank you so much for being here and supporting the live always. All right, guys. If you can tap that screen, I'd really appreciate the likes that come that way. So yeah, help me out here, guys, by sending likes, by sending thank you, I love you. Oh, you're very welcome, Wendy Sue. But yeah, like the live. If you'd like a reading, it's a $15 donation. Linktree link in the profile, Venmo, PayPal, or my website, humandesignwithmelody.com. Yes, you can get your daily reading here, Bianca, for sure. Spirit, this is for our friend Bianca. Spirit, what does Bianca need to know? Spirit, what does Bianca need to know? Spirit, what does Bianca need to know? Bianca, I immediately have a headache. I have a headache with you. I don't know what's going on. I don't know if you need to rest. I don't know if you need to take some Tylenol. But be cautious about any headaches that you may receive or you may be dealing with, because I got one right now. But we do have the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands is a card of moving forward, of saying, I'm ready to take on the next thing. I'm ready for this transformation. I'm ready for this creative endeavor. I'm ready for my gifts. I'm ready for whatever it is that comes your way. You are ready. Fire on fire. Burn it up, baby. So if you're dealing with any legal issues, you are going to be victorious without a doubt. You are going to have the upper hand. You are going to be somebody who is really seen as like the person who's going to win this court case. But justice is the court system. Clearly, it's the justice system. It's also Libra. Libra is about fairness and equality. She is about relationships. She's the natural ruler of the 7th house of relationships and astrology. But it's things that are balancing out, evening out. So there's things that are going to even out for you. It's going to put you right where you need to be, right where you belong. Thank you for all the stars there, Wendy Sue. It's going to put you right where you need to be and right where you belong. Okay. It's going to put you at the right spot, at the right time, at the right anything. Okay. So I do hope that helps. I hope that gives you clarity. I hope it gives you insight. Thank you so much, Bianca. If you are dealing with court issues, you're going to be just fine with that. You're going to get exactly what it is that you want out of that. Oh, it's okay. Love you too, girl. Happy tears. Happy tears. You're going to get exactly what you want, girl. All right, guys, I'm going to be on for about 10 more minutes. I'm accepting donations for another 10 minutes. So go ahead and get your donations in now. Linktree link in the profile, Venmo, PayPal, or my website, humandesignwithmelody.com is how you can get on the list here today. So go ahead and get on that list. Absolutely, positively. We got time. We got time for you. You're going to get a 5-minute reading of your choice, psychic readings, mediumship readings, or human design readings. Linktree link in the profile. We're just hanging out, maxing, relaxing, chilling, all cool. When a couple of guys, they were up to no good. Started making trouble in my neighborhood. Got into one little fight, and my mom got scared. She said, moving with your auntie and uncle in Bel Air. Tongue-tied in Bel Air. So we're just hanging. We're just chilling. I'm honestly liking my own life so that people come in. It is as it is. Whatever gets the people in. Whatever works, bruh. I'm not ashamed to like my own live. Be cringy or not, I don't care. I don't care. Alrighty, guys. So again, I'm Melody. For anyone who's new here, hi, hello. Yes, I look bored. I'm just kind of disappointed, to be honest. Monday was so killer. Monday was like such a killer day. I got all of my spaces. I have 20 spaces always available, and Monday they were all filled, which is the first time in months that's happened. So I'm very excited. But ever since, I mean, truly, honestly, ever since their love letter to the fucking Orange Cheeto Man came in, it really feels like my shit's taken a tank. Like things have tanked since then, and that's just the facts of the matter. Just the facts of the matter. Because I was looking at last year, I keep a record of, what I make and stuff. And this time last year, I was killing it. I had multiple $300 days. I have an average of $257 that I was making. And now it's like, can't get anywhere. So I do think that this is something that it has to do with TikTok. I think this is TikTok related. And YouTube is bullshit too, because YouTube does not put you out into the algorithm. Nobody comes in except for the people on TikTok into there, at least nobody who's serious about getting readings. Internet's just a tough place right now. It's just a tough place right now. But I know it all ebbs and it all flows. And I do have my South Node in my second house of income right now, which is naturally where it's at in my chart, in my natal chart. So there's probably going to be a decrease here with money for me, unfortunately, because of the astrological fucking shit. And it could be happening for a year and a half. So that's going to be really exciting for me. All right, guys. Well, if you're interested in a reading, get your donation in now. Otherwise, I might just end it early here and just call it as it is. Call it quits or something. So yeah, if you're interested in a reading, we are doing readings right now. I know my screen's bouncing because I'm liking my own live right now in hopes people come in. It's better than actually restarting the live with 10 minutes to go. So is as it is. But it does not look like anyone is interested, and we've definitely lost people. So I'm just gonna call it. Just gonna call it. Well, thank you everyone who has donated to or get a reading here today. You guys are a real one. You guys are the reason that I get to live and survive and pay my bills and pay. No, you're fine. Not a problem, Geeka. Not a problem at all. I mean, are you interested in getting your freebie, or are you interested in a donated reading? Because you'll get a 6-minute reading for being a subscriber, but you also get a daily free reading. So if you're interested in that, let me know and I'll stay on for you. That's not an issue for me. It's what I want to be doing. But everyone who has donated and everyone who is a paid subscriber, you guys really do help me out so much. You are the reason I get to do this work in this way, be successful in this way. It's all because of you, all of it. So I just wanted to let you guys know from the bottom of my heart. Thank you, thank you, thank you. The people who gift, I appreciate you as well. I literally get pennies for those gifts, but it doesn't matter because it's actual energetic exchange that you're doing that's giving me a gift. So I want to thank you as well. Carly said, hey, I came back to remind you that you're amazing and I love you. Carly, I love you. Thank you so much for saying that. I really appreciate that so much. I really needed that lift me up because I don't know what's going on. Like it's just really, it's disheartening, when you put when you get on here and you really want to, read people and the algorithm doesn't put you out there. Like that's what's disheartening. Like that's the problem, is like the algorithm's not algorithming. Yeah. And it's really disappointing. It just simply is. But Geeka, I don't know. I didn't get if you wanted to do your freebie or if you're donating for a reading, I'm not sure. But like, if you're interested, I'd be happy to give you your freebie here today for being a paid subscriber. Because that's what you get. You get freebies, and then you get 6-minute readings instead of 5-minute readings whenever you donate $15 or more. It's only like $6 to subscribe. I might raise that up. I might, but I don't know. Yeah, absolutely, Geeka. Let's get your freebie too, yeah. So this is for our friend Geeka. Spirit, what does Geeka need to know? Spirit, What does our friend Geeka need to know? Spirit, what does our friend Geeka need to know? What's going on for Geeka? Spirit's here in a big way. Woo! All right, let's check it out. Check it out. All right, there's something happening, but it's going to be taking its time. This is divine timing. This is patience. This is growth and vitality. There's a path here that's leading you to the sun, which is the most perceived positive sign you can have in tarot, period. We have the mountains here saying that there is going to be some trials and tribulations, but you are going to be successful here. Ooh, I got another one. Okay. Woo! Talk about success. You have victory and a calling card. So whatever this is, I do feel like a spiritual awakening here. That's what makes me feel like, I don't know if this is what you got last time. You might have got this reading. This is a repeat. Let me know. But I do feel like there's a spiritual awakening coming in for you that's going to level you up, that's going to bring victory here, that's going to bring a following here, that's really going to be what you want it to be. Very similar, LOL. So this is a repeat message. Know that your spiritual awakening is here. Know that it's going to take its time. It's going to work in its own way. You have Archangel Raphael, the healing angel, and Archangel Gabriel here, who is the one that is leveling you up, okay? Calling you into the next phase, into the next realm, things like that, okay? Victory, victory, victory. The card of victory. So this is something that is going to be very victorious for you. I love that for you, Geeka. That's amazing. That's an amazing reading. So I do hope that gave you clarity. I hope it gave you insight. And thank you so much for being a paid subscriber. That's exciting. Thank you. It is so exciting. And you're very, very, very welcome. I love you so much. It did. Oh, I'm so glad. So glad. All right, guys. I'm going to end it on a high note with that reading because that was a good reading there. So I love you guys all. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for commenting. Thank you for liking. Thank you for gifting. Thank you for paying to be a subscriber. Thank you for donating $15 to get your 5-minute reading. Thank you all so much for being here. Thank you all so much for your support. Thank you for your following. Thank you all so much for everything. I really appreciate you. Universe, thank you so much for letting me be a service in this way. Even though it may be difficult at this time, it's still very much worth it. So thank you so much for being here and allowing me to be of service in this way. And then my angels, my ancestors, my guides, I love you. I love you. I love you. Thank you so much for your wisdom, your knowledge, your protection, your love, your communication. Thank you for allowing me to see you, feel you, and hear you. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for working with me. I love you all endlessly, and thank you so much for everything. And I'll see you guys on the next one. All right. I'll see you on the next one. Okay. Bye.